Keith J. Carberry.
Jack D. Keat.
That's it. The D is an initial. Instead. It's an initial, and it stands for Dukeet. My name is recursive.
Yeah. It is a never-ending loop of itself, abbreviated.
Yeah, and it gets really difficult in legal documents. I have to start writing it out.
Just stacks and stacks of additional forms to explain the name.
Tell me about it. To
Yeah.
explain the name. Regularly, people will say, "It's Belgian, isn't it?" Just like people who see my name written down, and I have to say, my friend, I do not know where my name is from. It's a mystery to me.
Really? You don't know? You have no clue?
I'm sure we could if we looked it up. My family has never been, or at least the side of my family that I got this name from has never been particularly interested in genealogy, so I'm sure the answer's out there somewhere, but it has not been passed to me, and I share my family's disinterest in personal genealogy.
That's true. I mean, you could even take it as evidence that so many people have said that it's Dutch,
I could just fully lie about it. Yeah, I could say, oh, that name?
Yeah.
That name
the
is
only
from
people
Sweden.
who have ever told me about it.
They were just lying. Brendan McLeod says most Google results for Dukeet just bring up not quite real. Yeah, ain't that the
That's
way?
funny.
Today, Keith,
Yeah.
we are traveling to space.
Dun dun.
Would you go to space?
Well, it's very dangerous up there.
So that's a no.
Well, okay. Let's say that there's a mass exodus from Earth. And depending on the kind of people that are going to space, I would go with them. But here on Earth as it is now, the kind of people that would do that are not the kind of people that I would go with.
No, the people who are interested in space are not. And maybe never, I don't know. I was reading about Apollo 13 yesterday, and I love the story of Apollo 13. It's very exciting to me, the trial that they had to go through and the way that they succeeded.
Are you thinking of Phoenix Wright?
No, I'm...
The trial they had to go through?
Yeah, that's the one, right? When when the oxygen filters exploded in Phoenix Wright's courtroom, and everybody had to remotely fix oxygen filters.
Yeah,
from
I object.
Texas. I object. Breathing.
No, tell me about the trial.
Apollo 13 went up into space, and they were meant to go land on the moon, and something went wrong with their spaceship. And that's where Houston, we have a problem comes from, because they were calling in to be like, we do actually have a problem and we need to fix it. And they performed a series of bootleg jury-rigging spaceship repairs while in space and landed safely.
Wow.
It's sick. And then Tom Hanks made a film about it, Sylvie's fave. Sylvia's favorite actor, Tom Hanks. Has Sylvie's hatred for Tom Hanks appeared on the show yet? Or is that only in stuff we've recorded?
Oh, I think that it's gotta be.
Viewer, you sound off if it's come up, so something clever. Meanwhile, I think Tom Hanks is fine, and if I remember right, Keith, you think Tom Hanks is... You have no real opinion about Tom Hanks.
Well, I've seen a lot of Tom Hanks movies, and I think that there's a clear delineation in his filmography between films that are sometimes bad, but sometimes, good fun. And then he enters his... No, that's not exactly true. I was going to say he enters his accent era, where every movie he does, he puts on a stupid fucking accent.
Why does he do that? Because he's a competent
actor. It's so odd. It's so strange. But then you're thinking, okay, well, what's his most famous movie? Is it Forrest Gump? It probably is. He's doing a voice in that movie for sure.
I do not like Forrest Gump.
No.
Forrest Gump has never worked for me.
I liked Forrest Gump as a child.
I think it's the sort of movie a child would like.
Yeah, it is. It
Take
is
that,
a movie.
children.
It is a movie. It's a movie for children who don't know any better. By adults who don't know any better.
Who should but don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
What Tom Hanks movie do I like? I like. Gosh. I like Bridge of Spies,
Okay.
which is about a prisoner transfer on a bridge. I like
Yeah.
Castaway. Castaway is pretty good.
I never saw Castaway.
It's quite sad.
It's sad.
But it's
Yeah,
like
I've
it's
heard
sad
it's
in a sort of
sad.
schmaltzy way, not real sad, fake pretend sad. But if the money's good,
Yeah.
it still
I
makes
like-
you feel sad.
I like Big.
I've never seen Big. That's the one where he jumps about on that big piano.
He does. It's
That's
very
I have
weird.
to imagine a movie where Tom Hanks is made very small so he can jump up and down on a piano.
It's got the sort of psychosexual weirdness that a movie from the 80s is just going to have.
Yes.
And it is played, somewhere between harmlessly and for uncomfortable laughs, sort of on the Back to the Future scale. I like A League of Their Own.
Is that the baseball film?
Yes, A League of Their Own is the baseball film.
Okay.
And I like God, I wish I could remember what that movie is called. That Thing You Do. That's what it's called. That Thing You Do.
I do not know That Thing You Do.
That Thing You Do. He plays the manager of a sort of like 60s one-hit wonder pop band.
That's a fun pitch. He
It
was
is a
very
fun
funny
pitch.
in Asteroid City. I liked him in that movie. I think he's good doing Wes Anderson's dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, and I love Toy Story. I love
Toy Story's great. Toy Story's
Yeah.
great. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I have to imagine it holds up.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I went into Toy Story 3, which is the last Toy Story movie that I've seen. Thinking there's no way they can make a good
Oh my god, Toy Story
third
3 is
Toy Story
incredible.
3. And I was like, wow, I am 18 years old, cynical, and crying at Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I think that they probably had your number. How are
They
our
did.
levels, chat? They seem to be okay with the visual mixer, but that's not reliable. And if I'm being honest, in the wise words of Keith, neither are you. But I'm just
Yeah.
sort of putting as many hands in the fire as I can.
I'll say this: the game is maybe slightly loud, but the two of us seem fairly balanced. I
Okay,
just checked.
I can bring the game down just a little, especially if things start going weird.
Brandon in the chat says, I like A Private Ryan, which I haven't seen. He's also in Cloud Atlas, which is quite bad. Yes, Cloud Atlas is the sort of pinnacle of Tom Hanks's accent era.
zone. Yes.
And again, the movie is demonstrably worse for it. It is just an absolute mess of a movie. I saw that with an ex who had read the book, I think, and was pretty excited for it. And this is just one of these movies where deeply disagreed on how good that movie was.
Oh wow! Did they
Really disliked it.
They liked the movie?
Yeah, and
Wow.
since then, for a long time, she was the only person that I had ever met that liked it. And now I know other people who say that they like it, despite a bunch of issues. And I remember the movie. There are parts of it that are interesting and well made, and I'm sympathetic to why all people across time and this sort of cyclical lives happening again and patterns. I see why that's appealing, but just a lot of the low points ruined the movie for me, for sure.
I don't think I'll see it. I read the book and I liked the book
Really bad.
quite a bit. I liked the book quite a bit. I had an alright time with the book. Bo Old says, I like Toy Story 2. There was a song about a woman singing When She Loved Me. And the thing about When She Loved Me is it's the saddest song anybody has ever put in a movie. It's very sad. And it makes me sad to think about. So, good work, Randy Newman, you weirdo.
You weirdo.
Randy Newman sits out there and he makes his funny songs, and then very occasionally he's like, I'm going to make a deeply schmaltzy song that will make you cry. Good luck, children.
Randy Newman is one of the all-time. He's one of the grandfathers of making up a guy,
He really
inventing
is.
a guy. Almost no one was inventing guys earlier than Randy Newman was.
What Steely Dan were inventing guys at around the same time.
I
as
had
Randy
this
Newman.
exact conversation yesterday about Steely Dan and Randy Newman inventing guys.
They just invent guys non-stop, and
Yeah.
very few of the guys are likable.
No, but they're very interesting. I was talking about how good the guy from Bad Sneakers is from Katie Lied.
God, he's a
where
good guy.
He's a good guy. The first thing that you learn about him is that he's wearing bad sneakers and drinking a pina colada, is carrying a radio and a large sum of money. And then the second thing that you learn about him is that he's pretty sure someone's trying to kill him.
Whoa.
And you're like, this took a turn.
Whoa. We got all the guys in a Steely Dan album if the guys are from New York, Los Angeles, or space. Speaking of space,
Yeah.
I would like, if possible, I'm going to screen share this with you, Keith, and I would like you to read this very serious, this very serious introduction that this game
Sure.
is giving us. Okay, I'm just telling Discord that you can hear the sound.
Okay. Here we are. There we go. This game is meant to be... Oh, nope, I missed a little bit. It was a little blurry. Welcome aboard the Tin Can. This game is meant to be an immersive and faithful space survival experience. Tin Can will require patience, practice, and a lot of deaths for you to slowly understand the complexity of your escape pod and its systems. Taking some time to read your pod technical manual is obviously highly recommended. Everything here is simulated down to every single individual component. Everything reacts organically to the events you will encounter and your own decisions. In your old and rusty pod, the tech support cannot hear you scream. However, if you are feeling a bit lonely out there, feel free to join our community.
Oh,
Have
how
fun
nice.
in space. The Tin Can Team.
Now, here's the thing. This is a video game that involves the reading of a technical manual to enable you to pilot your spaceship. I think you can see it down here in the bottom left here, Pod Technical Manual. And that manual will also be available to me as we play. But unfortunately, I've recently discovered that I have developed an allergy to technical manuals. So I sent the PDF file remotely to my dear friend Keith. Keith, could you describe what you have in front of you?
Yeah, sure. It is the Medusa class space raft model TAW270NH2 pod technical manual. It was published in March 2015.
And how many pages does this manual have?
It looks like 35 pages.
Okay, that's good. So we're probably going to start the training, the tutorial, but unfortunately, I will not be able to look at the manual at any point. And I'm going to rely on my dear friend Keith. Thanks to...
Now, how about this? Should I not be able to look at your thing?
we could give it a go. You might find...
Yeah.
Yeah, we could give it a go. All right, bye. You'll leave the screen share.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you find that it's not actually interesting just to be looking at the manual, you're more than welcome to join space.
Well, I've got the chat.
That is true. DW the Gutless says 35 pages isn't that many. It is when the only way you can read it is to talk to somebody on the other end of a telephone and you're trying to stop a spaceship from blowing up.
Yeah.
Should we play this tutorial?
Yeah, I think we must do the tutorial at least.
Learn the fundamentals of Tin Can before exploring the pod further on your own. Tutorial 1. Move and interact. Do you want to watch this bit, Keith?
Sure. All right, I'm in.
Okay. I'm also in. River Chumbus says 35 pages is not many for an engaging short story. It is a great many to locate a small piece of information that may keep your spacecraft from imploding.
Can you hear me? Could you do me a favor? I was supposed to do the maintenance of one of our old Medusa escape pod, but I'm stuck in the engine room fixing our damn reactor.
Okay. Sounds good.
Could you leave your cleaning trolley for a minute and help me out? Just get inside the pod. You can't miss it. You're right next to it.
Okay. Uh-oh. This says, in memory of astronauts who perished in their pod too soon.
How does it know it's going to be in the pod?
Oh. Okay, left control to crouch.
This pod is a piece of junk, not worth any maintenance, but I don't make the rules. Anyway, I was supposed to reassemble the oxygen system. Could you do it for me? It's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so already I can see that we might be in trouble, Keith.
Yeah. Because of all the stuff?
Because of all the stuff. I had... When they said tin can, I was expecting a slightly larger spaceship. I was expecting a spaceship with rooms, but it really is a spaceship with room.
Right, it is. Does have... It's a room with a view.
Yes, a very sort of small and unpleasant view.
Could you locate the oxygen system and open it? You should see 3 drawers against the wall. It's the top one.
Got it. It's this one. Highlighted. Okay. Press F to open or close.
Yep.
Good job, Jerry.
As you can see, it's empty. All the components are behind you on the workbench. Just grab a couple so we can get started.
The components.
The components. That's how you say it in space.
Wow.
Yeah. They changed the rules.
They changed it from components.
Changed it for
so
space.
Strange.
All right, let me grab these. Now, okay. Just grab a couple of any of them? Okay. Well,
it's sort of like how in space nobody can hear you scream. They also can't hear you say components.
Yes.
But for some reason they can hear you say components.
Yeah. It's just inaudible otherwise. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is highlighted quite nicely for me. I can put this in here. Okay. I'm going to turn off this motion blur because I do not like it.
Yeah. I don't like motion blur in games
That's
usually.
Much better. Yes. Okay. Let's put that large battery in there. We need an on-off button. That goes here. We want a power transformer. That goes here. We want a power connector. Yes.
Now we've so seamlessly gotten into the game here that we've forgotten something very important because there's sort of a reason why we're here today.
Yeah, and it's because we care about each other and we'd love to go to space, right, Keith?
We love to go to space, yes. And before we go to space, we need to make sure that we have a change of clothes for the trip.
Oh, I don't know how that's relevant at all, Keith. I've already packed my regular clothes and none of them are new or interesting.
Well, you might want to try some newer, more interesting clothes that you can find at friendsofthetable.shop.
Keith, what if I would prefer to buy some new or interesting clothes from, say, a local thrift store?
No, that's against the rules. Those clothes have holes in them.
Oh, okay.
And you need clothes with some structural integrity to survive the harshness of space.
Okay. So you say I should go to friendsathetable.shop.
Right. And in addition, they are partially also space themed, so you won't get confused.
Oh my god, I just went to friendsathetable.shop. It looks remarkable. And I invite you in the chat to go to friendsathetable.shop also.
You might say, I've been to friendsofthetable.shop. They have a t-shirt in 2 colors, a sweater in 2 colors, and a sticker and a mug. And I'll say no, because we also have 2 new t-shirts, 2 new sweaters. These are pullover hoodies, a hat, and a desk mat, and another different sticker sheet.
Yeah. Let's talk about them. We are so excited to have released a winter drop, a winter Friends at the Table capsule collection focused on our adventures in space. Our adventures in space have lasted many years. They have taken us to many different places. And if you like any of them, you will find something for you here. First up, we have a truly incredible Divine Fleet t-shirt designed by Connor Fawcett.
This
I am
shirt's
so
unbelievably
excited about
good.
this shirt. We thought for a long time about what a Twilight Mirage shirt should properly look like to reflect accurately the vibe of the Twilight Mirage. And the answer was we would like to put as much on it as we can with a broad variety of styles, tones, and looks. And
I
Connor,
love the colors on the front.
it is just the way that Connor has drawn all these little disparate ideas together through color work and through formatting is just fantastic. Ali and Art and I would bring a list of ideas to meetings with Connor, and the list of ideas seemed almost incomprehensible to us, and Connor just pulled them together. I would like to pay a special note of attention to the back of the shirt, which features the 8 ships of the Divine Fleet. Some of those ships are constantly changing cubes that form other shapes. Some of them are vast organic city ships, and with a kind of confidence and sort of ready to go-ness, Connor had no problem whatsoever transferring these ideas to these incredible representations of the ships. I'm so stoked about this shirt, and I think it's something that you might like to wear. It is available in sizes from extra small to 5XL, and it is 100% heirloom combed and ring spun cotton.
Oh, wow. Who is that that just showed up?
Hello. Have you thought recently about, let me read it again, 100% heirloom combed and ring spun cotton?
What's the official Friends of the Table Heirloom Cotton ambassador?
Hello. I thank you for putting me up in the lounge. The official Friends at the Table lounge.
People said that it was a waste of money to hire an Heirloom Cotton ambassador and put them up in the lounge just to sell a couple t-shirts. But so far, I think that we haven't made any money because we did pay you $125,000 to come and do this. It feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, the heirloom cotton ambassador is both very good and has unfortunately clocked off at the moment. I can see that their work clock has turned off, so they will not be joining us. The next up, we have
But they are still billing.
They are absolutely still billing. Yes, we have a counterweight T-shirt, which is a reprise of a shirt that Connor designed years ago. This is a shirt that is fantastic. I still wear it regularly, my old one, and now I'm going to be able to enjoy a new one. It features the chime. It features the chime in their mechs. It features some of the chime in their mechs.
Right.
And
I'm not in this one.
You're not in this one because
You
you
can
don't
just
have
say
a
it.
mech.
I'm not in this one.
It
Sorry, who
features-
else isn't in it?
You're the only
Oh,
one
just
who's not
me.
in
I'm the
that.
only one. Okay, yeah, great.
It features the Megalophile, Cassandra's mech, the Regent's Brilliance, Arya Joy's mech, one of many mechs that you bought by accident, and Audi, who is not a mech, but is a robot. This shirt is a pretty close match, obviously, because it's very difficult to make an exact match of something. I don't think that they are exact, but it's about as good as we could get, and we are really happy with it. Let me see. Oh, you know what, Keith?
Yeah.
This is 100% heirloom combed and ring spun cotton.
The ambassador very gracefully dashed over here to the mic
From the bar.
to remind us of the cotton. That's great. Yeah, I'm glad that this one is also heirlooms cotton.
The next
Well, how
two,
spun? How is it spun?
let me see. He's gone, so I can't see. He's holding up 10 fingers 10 times. It's 100%
100
heirloom combed
heirloom
and ring
combed.
spun.
Ring spun. It's ring spun. Thank you.
He won't tell me what that means, but because he only he knows, and he has not conveyed this. Keith, I'm beginning to suspect that the 125,000. Anyway, moving on. The next two are really exciting. We have a reprise of the counterweight. Oh my god, we have a reprise of the Millennium Break hoodie that we made a while ago. But now it is appearing in premium white and classic red. Red, the color of the red moon. White, the color of the snow in the ice caps and tigers of the city to the north, the snow that Icebreaker Prime walks through. This shirt has been designed by Annie Johnston Glick. We are very excited about it. This thing absolutely rules. It has a little thing on the neck that says Burn Thrones, Build Tables. It's got the red moon of Partisan on the back. This looks sick as shit.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. When we were playing with the colors and we got the pictures of the red on white, I was like, "Oh my god, that looks so good!" It really to me changes it. Completely different vibes.
Yes, this is oh man, we should have given them fun names like the Revolutionary colorway and the Friends of Ghost of Rack colorway or whatever. Completely meaningless names that don't
Not
tell
too
you
late.
anything about the. That's true. It is not too late.
You can change this at any time. We'd own this.
Winter is coming. It started snowing in Michigan for the first time today. It was for the first time ever, and I was lucky enough to be there to see it. And if you want to keep your ears warm in the winter, the best way to do it is in a red or gold-colored Millennium Break toque designed by our very own Janine Hawkins, featuring the iconic Millennium Break slash logo. This will keep your head warm, it will keep you stylish, and it will let anybody around you know what side your bread is buttered on.
The top for me. So I got the gold.
Wow, yeah, good for you. I got the red because my bread is buttered on the bottom, and of course, gold is the opposite of red.
Yep.
We have a desk.
And of course, we were looking at for which color would mean that you only butter the crust. But we all disagreed on which color that was.
Yeah, we did all disagree. We have an incredible desk mat featuring the Palisade cover art designed by Orahack. This thing looks incredible. I am not a desk mat person, but I am a looking at my friend's desk mat person. And this thing looks wonderful. Features the combined fleets of the Divine Principality advancing on the mirage-lapped planet of Palisade. And your mouse will glide smoothly and wonderfully across it. And then finally, there's a horrid little freak here, Keith.
Yeah, who is this? I'll tell you this, when Janine first posted this little freak without the other art around, the facial expression reminded me of my joke that I tell about Jimmy Fallon does his show at gunpoint. And if he ever stops smiling, he gets shot in the head.
Yes, because who we have here
This guy reminds me of
is Yummo. That's with 3 M's, the mascot of Kelsey Yum in space, appearing in his debut, his Earth debut. You can get a sticker sheet featuring this horrid little fuck on
7 stickers, something like that.
7 stickers exactly. He's jetting off into space. He's got some lovely hard milk. It's milk you can chew, orbiting a cookie planet. It's got milk. It's got
Finally, everyone for years and years, people have been saying this milk, it's amazing, but drink it?
no. I want to
No.
chew it or build with it. And in fact, there is also a glass of milk with a fork in it. There is Yummo in jetpack mode. There is a beautiful little planet, and there is a gorgeous little star. When I have Yummo, I shall put him on my guitar case. And you too can have Yummo, especially if you make an order at the store of over $108. Yummo is free. Yummo is free.
Yes, Yummo is free, yeah.
But, and this is important, you have to add him to your cart to be free. You will automatically get Yummo credit, YC, if he is in your cart. However, if you make an order sans Yummo, SC, he will not appear. Well, he will not appear.
Right, you have to call for him.
You have to summon Yummo by bringing him into your cart if you have made an order of or above $108, and then Yummo will...
That's including the price of the sticker.
Yes, that is including the price of the sticker. You can get Yamo into your cart, then he will become free.
Then he'll become free.
Yes,
Then
Janine says
he'll become free.
Janine says, well, it's 100 plus cost of Yamo. Then Yamo
Right.
will be deducted. Brendan McLeod says, speak Yamo's name into a mirror 3 times, then spend $100 and add him to your cart. Something Clever says, any way to retroactively correct that if our order qualified but we didn't see the deal? I do not believe that is the case, I am afraid. It might be worth reaching out to Fourth Wall, but I don't believe
Yeah, they might be able to
that
cancel
is.
your order and let you redo.
Let you have another go at it. But this is we are so excited about this stuff. It feels very enjoyable to wear clothes from the show we've made, and it is also so much fun when those clothes are sick as hell. And we're not just making a shirt with Arya and Mako and Cass and Audie and Orth and Ibex written in like Helvetica font in like a stack. Like from
And
the
this
cast
one's
of
great
Hamilton.
because having a bunch of really well designed merch it makes the thing that I do seem very professional. I can show it to my mom and be like, look, my job is real. People are buying shirts for me. And the last shirt said 400 million dead cops on it, and I did not send that to my mom to say, look, my job is real, because
She
that
didn't wanna
actually
see
makes
that
it look
one.
like my job is less real.
It would have it would have backfired pretty spectacularly. DW the Gutless says, show your mom Yummo this Christmas. Symphonia says, behold Yummo, behold reality. I really appreciate the sentiment, but you are missing an M in Yummo's name there. The KGB reminds us it's 410 billion dead cops.
Sorry, yeah, my bad. I don't want to undersell the dead cops.
No. But yes, if you are interested in Friends of the Table merch, if you are interested in buying a gift for a loved one, if you are interested in clothing your body, all of these things can be resolved at friendsathetable.shop.
And hey, while you're at it, why don't you go to friendsathetable.cash, sign up for our Patreon? What the hell?
Patreon is a little bit like clothes, except instead of using them to keep your body warm and safe from
Right.
the exterior,
I use it to keep my body warm.
we use yes, exactly.
Right, we collectively use it to keep our bodies warm, to pay for things like the gas that
Yes.
comes and heats my apartment.
Yes, absolutely. Or the
This
Like-
is going to be really good.
like
When they remember.
like dish soap.
Yeah, dish soap. Warm dish soap.
That's what you use money for.
Yeah, I buy dish soap with it. I buy a big gallon thing of Dr. Bronner's, and I refill a little reusable soap thing. that I
Dr.
have.
Bronner is a real weirdo, but he knows how to make soap, doesn't he?
Yeah. I have the almond scented Dr. Bronner's. It's really good.
That's great. I use for the first time in my life, I am using a dishwasher, and it's great.
It's really good. That's true.
To have a dishwasher is lovely. That is good news. And I have a dryer for the first time. Gosh.
Wow. You didn't have a dryer before?
No, I lived in Los Angeles.
What did you do when the clothes were wet? You just put them outside?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, just balled them up and put them outside on the porch.
A lot of the trash. This is why it was important to get these clothes made, because Jack is constantly wearing clothes, washing them, and then throwing them away.
Yes, it's not sustainable, and I don't feel good doing it, but I
No.
don't understand. Wait, does this button say eject? Eject pod. Okay.
Eject.
Okay, I didn't know if I could just push that and immediately leave.
Okay. And you couldn't, it turned out?
No, I can't. I can't sit in this chair. I can't eject. I have
Not
a Polaroid
yet.
camera. No, not yet. That's true. Brendan McLeod says, we are still in tutorial 1. Look, we had to pitch clothes to you as a concept. Momoke says, to have a dishwasher is lovely is my favorite lesser known Wendy Cope poem. I would believe that was true. We had to pitch what clothes. Okay. Clothes serve many different functions, and almost all of them are good. And if you're interested in clothes, can I recommend that you go to friendsathetable.shop for all your clothes
Friends of the table, not
needs.
shop.
We don't have pants yet.
No, we've never sold pants. Oh my god.
We've never sold pants, but we might. Austin in the
Massive
chat
oversight.
says, not yet. Because we've got a hat. We're sort of working down the body.
Yeah. Or starting in the middle and radiating outward.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's a way to do it. But yeah, look out for shoes, socks, pants,
Yeah.
underpants, some sort of jacket.
This is not my area really. I genuinely don't care about shoes. But just wait when we start doing shoes. This is going to be
my God.
people are going to be really excited to be doing some shoes, I think.
Only Art is going to be allowed to design the shoes, and he's going to go fucking wild. Should we go back to space, Keith?
Mhm.
I can't help but notice that we do have a little CRT monitor here that is telling us no data is offline. Presumably, it is this stuff that's going to be useful for me to feed back to you. But right now, we are repairing the oxygen thing. If you have just joined us, what are we playing, Keith?
This is Tin Can. This is a simulated
Just put all the
space
components
pod
inside the
escape
oxygen
pod
system.
game.
You can't get it wrong. They all only fit in their respective spots. I'll be right back.
Yes, and usually there is and in fact you can see here there is an elaborate pod technical manual that I could leaf through to help me with this, but something's gone horribly wrong and only Keith has access to that. Okay.
And of course, something else has gone horribly wrong, and I've closed the screen share so that I can't see what Jack is doing.
Yes, it's really it's not going well here.
You should be done by now. Just turn the oxygen system on using the on-off switch.
Okay. Oh,
Well
it's
done.
F.
Now we just need to check if everything is working properly. Could you look at the monitor and switch perfect?
Okay.
Now, as you can see, the oxygen bottle inside the system is empty. Could you swap it with the oxygen bottle located in the recycling station?
Okay, we have empty can and low pump. I'm gonna take this out. Where is the recycling station? Oh, here it is.
That's the one.
Pop that down.
The recycling station converts carbon dioxide into oxygen. Pretty useful, eh? Anyway, just replace the empty bottle with this full one, and we'll be done.
Shit. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, that can go in there. Start filling up.
All right, we're done. Thank you, Jerry. You can go back to your cleaning trolley.
I think it's
Wait,
not gonna work.
Damn it! Are you still there? I'm detecting a leak in the pod. Could you get the leak feeler?
Yep. Got it.
You might have to climb a bit. You can grab a handle with your free hand to get closer to the leak.
Oh, okay. Okay. Grab that.
Once you get
Nope.
closer to the leak, just aim at it and use the leak feeler to close it.
Okay. Right, but how? Okay. Oh, here we go. I see it.
That's
Oh,
the
look at
grab.
that.
That's your hand.
So I have to hold onto that, and then I walk towards my hand. Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
I'm
That was easy.
not detecting any leak anymore.
Put that down there.
We're all good.
Very nice.
Thanks for your help. Anyway, I gotta go. This damn reactor is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. Great. And it's not gonna get harder than that.
No, this is how it's going to be a gentle little easy ride into space. You didn't even need your manual for any of that.
No, not at all. Do we want to keep playing these tutorials, or do we just want to go?
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that there was 3 more tutorials. Maybe we should do tutorial 2 and then just go?
Okay, we don't need to read the one called Failures and Diagnostics. Let's see.
No. Yeah. That's what my manual's for.
Yes, absolutely. The manual that Keith has access to.
Can you hear me? Sorry to bother you again, but I'm stuck in the ship's engine room, and I still don't have time to take care of that dam. We're going to check to see if the life support systems of the pod are working properly.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to turn them on one by one. First, let's make sure that we have what we need to breathe properly, alright? So, on Earth,
I love the
at
way the
sea
little-
level, the atmospheric pressure is 1 bar, and
Oh,
the
okay.
oxygen level is around 20%. That's our target. As you can see, we're all good here, and the value is green. But if the value turns red and drops below 16%, you'll find yourself in hypoxia. It's not a good thing, as you can imagine. The opposite is also true. Too much oxygen can also be deadly, so always keep an eye on these values.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
I don't like how he said on Earth at sea level the atmospheric pressure is 1 bar. This suggests that our target atmospheric pressure Okay. Don't worry.
So,
Okay.
the pump inside the oxygen system diffuses the oxygen contained inside an O2 bottle into the air.
Okay.
Below the oxygen system, you'll find the carbon dioxide scrubber, used to get rid of the excess of CO2. I need you to turn it on as well. Good. You have to be aware that too much CO2 in the air is just as deadly as not having enough oxygen. Your body breathes O2 in and exhales CO2. The value should never rise above 6% at 1 bar.
Okay.
Now let's check the pressure generator just below the CO2 scrubber. Turn it on. So this system is here to maintain the atmospheric pressure at 1 bar by releasing or capturing nitrogen in the air. The pod cannot sustain more than 1.7 bar, so be
So
careful with
fucked.
too high pressures. It's also important to remember that the required oxygen levels and the lethal levels of CO2 vary depending on pressure. Alright, we're good for the
That's good to know.
atmospheric systems.
That is good to
Now
know.
let's turn the temperature system on. It must
Shit,
be
there's
getting
more of
cold
this,
in
huh?
here.
Okay.
You know, space is cold, but there is nothing there to efficiently transfer heat. I mean, sure, without heating you'll eventually freeze to death, but in a pod like this one, equipped with a hot atomic pile, you need some way to stay cool if you don't want to be cooked. The temperature system
Oh, it's
uses
good to know you've got a
power,
hot atomic
heat,
pile.
and liquid
Yeah,
nitrogen to
it might
cool
be
the air.
here.
I can tell you that cooling the air
Oh, that's the
is
gravity
very
generator.
important when you're running the atomic pile at full power.
Okay. Okay.
All right, you should be feeling warmer now.
Warmer but less confident.
Everything looks to be in order. Thanks for your help. You can go back to your work.
Oh, that's our main
And
generator.
I have my own work to do to make sure our ship's reactor doesn't cook us all in the next few hours.
Oh.
See ya.
Oh, fucking
Hey,
no.
you've pulled the lever.
Nope. But nope, that's a future problem. Okay.
Fine.
We
Just leave that out. Jerry can handle it.
we probably should do the others. I
Okay.
got so spooked.
Hey, Jerry. It's me again. I need your help with the pod.
Okay. The thing is,
Why
Keith,
do we know our name, but we don't know this guy's name?
that's good writing. That's he's Keith, right? That's you.
That's me.
And
Yeah.
I'm Jerry.
Yeah, I'm I mean, to me it's vague. Some vague European.
No. Get back in there. I'm not worrying about that. Okay.
So I'm going to cut the external power connection so we can test the new atomic pile. It's going to get dark in here, but don't worry, we'll bring life back to that old tin can, alright? Alright, I need you to find the main reactor.
I think he's
It's
Flemish.
located on the ceiling, above the gravity.
Oh. I think my surname's from there.
Yep, you got it.
I agree.
Now just turn it on, alright?
Okay. Do I have a flashlight? No.
Perfect. You shouldn't see much of a difference right away. It takes a moment for the atomic pile to warm up. The hotter it gets, the more power it produces. Do you see the ammeter below the generator?
I do.
So the red needle indicates the energy produced by the pile, and the blue one indicates how much energy the active systems need to function. As you can see, it's above the red one.
Okay.
Which means that the pile is currently not warm enough to produce all the required energy.
That okay.
Now, I'm going to remotely lock the pile temperature for some tests, but in normal circumstances, it's the processor plugged into the main generator that controls this temperature to provide the required amount of power. I guess I don't need to tell you what happens when it breaks down, huh?
Oh, no.
No, please don't.
The pile temperature is stabilized and the needle is not moving anymore. Could you turn the main computer on so I can look at the system status? Damn it, I've locked the temperature too soon. And there isn't enough power. Could you turn other systems off so we can save enough power to turn the main computer back on? Just keep an eye on the needles. You need to align them.
Okay. Right, fine. Main lights off. Emergency lights off. Ooh. I can turn off the temperature. Is that the... No, that's the CRT monitor.
Did we check the needles? Did we see how
Oh, let's
aligned?
see. Oh, the lights are off, so I can't see the... Okay, no, we can. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to turn off more than that.
Way
well-
more. Those lights really didn't seem like they did anything. How about oxygen?
We're on the ground, so I'm going to turn off pressure first. Did that do anything? Ooh, okay. It's getting closer.
It is
Oxygen
getting closer.
off.
They should really have more power on this thing. Oh wait, is that
this-
what you're fixing?
That might be what I'm fixing. Oh my god. Okay, what else?
It
do I
might
need?
still be going down. I think that they said that there was a little bit of a lag on it. No, it looks like it's just there.
Where was the thermometer? The temperature control. That's my
I
rescue
think it was.
beacon.
I think it's behind you. Oh well, that looks sort of like temperature, but I don't think it is.
That's showing me
I
the
think
atomic.
it's slightly back and to the left.
I've turned off the CO2 to O2 stuff. Slightly.
I think
back.
it's there.
No,
Oh,
no.
no, not quite.
Oh, the repair station can turn off. Oh, so nearly there. Let's turn off
So
the...
it was just everything. It was just turn off everything.
That's so nearly there, but not quite. Oh, here's temperature. Okay. All right. Yes, this is good. Now I can turn this on.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'm getting the data. Thank you. Oh. If you ever have to operate an atomic pile, keep in mind that it's slow, capricious, and that it can get very, very hot. So always make sure to protect your systems with a fuse and a transformer in case of overload.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, it seems the new atomic pile is working fine. So that's it for me, and you can get back to your cleaning.
Each new tutorial makes me feel more concerned.
Mm.
But this is the last one, so, you know.
But when I'm manning the
Hey,
manual,
Yes.
I know. This is the last time
I'm not going to be half paying attention to some reactor the whole time.
There is a problem
Okay,
with
that's
the
true.
I'm gonna be
operating system you
focused.
assembled earlier.
Laser focused.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but I need you to take a look at it for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Can do.
Thank
I
you.
didn't think you were saying it was my fault
You
until
have
you
no
said that
idea
you
how
weren't saying it was
No.
my fault.
Anyway, the oxygen system has a problem, and I need you to check the error codes channel on its monitor.
Okay. Oh, it's on here. Right, I see.
Perfect. You should have the error list in front of you. The main computer usually translates the codes, but I had to take it offline for a while. I need you to find the pod operation manual. Everything you need to know about the pod is in it, including the error codes.
Shit, they're going to make me look at the manual. What if I just open it and close it really quickly?
That's okay.
So unfortunately, I can't really help you from here. So I'll let you browse the manual to find what the error
Okay,
codes
no,
are.
we're going to be good.
I'll let
Okay,
you
okay,
grab
so I
the
think-
effective component once you figure out which one it is. Oh, and
So
do not forget to turn the system off before touching anything, all right?
Okay, we have... It looks like 0B, BEA.
0B.
And this is a problem with the oxygen generator.
Oxygen generator, page 9. Systems list, main generator, oxygen generator. The
Okay.
oxygen generator releases oxygen into the atmosphere from an
Yes.
oxygen bottle located inside its panel. The green bars on the monitor indicate the ideal levels of oxygen with the current pressure.
Yes.
The required oxygen levels will vary depending on atmospheric pressure. At the standard pressure of 1 bar, the ideal level is 20%. We've gone over this a couple things ago.
Yes.
At 0.3 bar, ideal oxygen level is 100%.
Okay. And we can presumably learn what bar we're at. Yes,
It says right there. Look at
this,
that.
the pressure generator. But
We're
right
at
now
80% of 1 bar. Is that what it says?
no, maybe pressure might be at 80%. I'm not sure. We'll have to learn about how the pressure works in a bit.
Okay. But I should be looking for a...
Like a list of
Error
error
code.
codes.
Okay, let's go back to the... error codes. What was the error code again?
0BEA. Bravo Echo Alpha.
I'm looking at the error codes. And this is an oxygen error code.
Yeah, yes.
So let's start on page 28.
Ooh, that's a battery fast charger.
Is the issue with low or high pressure?
It's an oxygen issue.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Low oxygen or...
The machine isn't working at all.
Okay. It's 0BEA.
Yes.
There we go. Power transformer is damaged.
Excellent. Oh, that's great news. Okay, so I'm going to take out the power Oh, I need to turn it off first. Otherwise,
I
Oh,
don't think
nope.
there is anything wrong with it. So
Whoops.
unfortunately, I can't really help you from here.
Okay, don't worry. I'm
So
good.
I'll let you browse. Yeah, I had a feeling this transformer wasn't working properly. I need you to use the repair station to fix it.
This guy's starting to fucking piss me
Transformer
off.
inside it, and it will tell you how many spare parts are needed for repairs.
Oh my god. Spare part. All right, fine. So this goes in there.
See the numbers on the repair station?
Yes.
So the top screen indicates how many spare parts are required to fix the components.
Okay.
And the bottom one, how many you currently have.
Okay.
So we don't have enough. We need to dismantle something else to get more spare parts. All right,
Okay.
so let's dismantle a component we don't need. I think I left a monitor on the
Oh my
workbench.
god. We're going to be like cannibalizing
Put
our
it
own
inside the
spaceship.
repair station, close the door, and press the dismantle button.
Oh god.
I
Okay.
mean, at least we have a
You don't
component
have enough
dismantling
spare parts,
microwave
just
here.
we sure
You
do.
can throw the monitor away. It's dead now anyway. Just put the transformer inside the repair station and press repair.
Okay. Close that. It's repairing it. Oh god, this repair station is also its own drawer. Okay.
Oh, well, of course, we're going to have to be able to fix this if we need to
Oh,
fix
yeah.
it.
Transformer back inside the oxygen system. Make sure it's turned off first. All right. Once you're done, you
Okay,
can-
that goes in
well done.
there.
You're really doing me a favor, so thank
Let's
you.
close that.
You can get back to your cleaning trolley,
Let's
and
turn
I'm going
that
to
on.
get back to work because this damn reactor is driving me mad.
Okay.
This guy in his reactor, he's
What?
going to do something that's going to eject us from that pod while we're trying to fix
Harry,
something for
The
him.
ship's cooling system just failed.
Warning.
The reactor, it's going to blow.
Meltdown imminent.
You need to grab as many components as you can in the storage rooms and evacuate.
This is not a drill.
Right now. No matter what you do not
Reactor
leave
meltdown
aboard that
imminent.
damn.
Evacuate to the
He's-
nearest escape pod
He's gonna
immediately.
die. Okay.
This is not a
Okay. Well. Okay. I think
This guy almost got us killed.
when he was playing around with the reactor, he wasn't helping us, really, at all. He didn't have a clear manual and wasn't focused. Meinhard Lenehan says, Keith just predicted the future 1 second from then.
I'm extremely psychic from very close.
Extremely close.
The closer we are to an event happening, the more psychic about it I am.
Maintain your beacon online for rescuers to find you and unlock new components and systems to survive longer in the following scenarios. Survive 6 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
I think we can survive 6 minutes.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. We're going to survive
We
6
can
minutes.
survive not Jerry's shit. We can survive 6 minutes in the model TAW 270NH2
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Medusa class space raft.
What? Okay, so I didn't realize that I would actually have to choose the components that I'm taking with me. Fuck me. All right, okay. Can I throw...
I wish you could carry a few things at once.
Go in there. This is general storage. That's hydraulic storage. Okay. Let's get this...
I assume that part of this game is going to be dying because we took the wrong components and then learning which components we're actually going to need.
Yes, I think so. Computer, electronic. I have 13 seconds. This is my last thing. I'm going to take 1 monitor. Oh, we have a right-click hand, too. Okay, so I could have been carrying 2 things each time, but that's fine.
Oh, I'm glad that we shut the door as part of pressing the button. And
Yes.
that we didn't just launch with the door open.
That would not have been...
A good way to a quick death.
Yes, okay, right. I have my right click and left click. Let's see.
Well, we've done all this tutorial work fixing this thing up, so there shouldn't be any problems.
Okay. Right.
This level should be sit still for 6 minutes because you've just fixed everything.
Okay, so we don't have a main computer at all? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. All right. So what do we have? We have a fuse, we have an air filter, and we have a CRT monitor. Our oxygen is good.
And our
Our-
CO2 is good.
What should our CO2 be at?
Less than 6%.
Okay, good. You're the one with the manual. And our pressure generator is we're at 1 bar of pressure, 79%. So that's all looking pretty good. Okay. Something
Maximum
is
levels of
shaking.
CO2 before risking poisoning are around 6% at 1 bar. So we do not want to exceed 6%. So yeah, I was right.
Okay. We're going through like a little asteroid field. Everything's
Oh,
shaking.
and I didn't say specifically, but I did turn off screen sharing.
Okay, I will keep you up to date. Our rescue beacon timer is looking good. Everything is shaking a little more.
Great. That's normal.
That's normal when you're in space. Okay. So something has exploded. Stuff seems to be reading good. I think that
Okay.
was a normal. Oh, wait, hang on. Something's wrong with the oxygen generator. It says NA82.
NA82. All right, I'm going to page 28. NA82, low pump. Pump is not working. Causes improbable consequences. Not enough power. Damaged pump. Empty bottle. Dirty air filter.
Okay. Okay. Okay, the oxygen generator is now offline. Right. Okay, our
Yeah.
repair unit is not working at all.
Okay. Repair unit.
It's
go back
missing
to-
some key components. It's missing all its components.
Okay. So do you need to create components using the... Oh, you can't create components because you need the component thing to create components, right?
Yeah, and it's not working. I'm also getting a reading that's... Oh, hang on. Okay, oxygen is now at 13.3, which is... That's not good.
No, that's
what
low.
What does 017... Okay, I'm passing out. What does 017H mean?
What is the system that's on?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. 017H. Oxygen levels are too low.
Okay, yep. Okay.
Yeah, so we
it's-
knew that because of the other filter. Pump is not working. Na82.
The pump is not working at all. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm breathing very heavily. Do I have a spare pump of any kind? No.
It could be a dirty air filter is the other thing, or an empty bottle. Do you have another bottle?
Let's see. So this is an air filter that I have. And, I don't think I have an oxygen thing that can use the air filter. Okay, this is not good. This one might be a... although, if I could survive for 1 minute and 43 more seconds, that would have been good, but I think this one might be a wash.
Oh, no. What would have happened in 1 minute and 43 seconds?
We win!
Oh!
That's 6 minutes, but, it's not good. Okay, alright,
So
let's see.
So you were not able to figure out if the issue with the pump was that it wasn't getting enough power, that it was damaged, that the bottle was empty, or that the air filter was dirty?
No, well, I mean it. Okay, that's not good. Oh shit! I just pulled that out of that. Don't need that. Okay, all I have is the warning that is telling me that my oxygen is bad, and that I have Na82, which is this error that you're talking about. Heck in a Handbag says you could cannibalize something. We could, but our
The repair thing was broken.
yeah. Although I could maybe take a carbon dioxide pump out.
Sure.
Nope. Although, we did survive 6 minutes 33 seconds. So, does that count?
Maybe you have to win, have to get things to normal.
Maybe. Cause of death, hypoxia, too much CO2, or not enough O2.
Right.
All right.
And it was definitely the other one.
Do not forget to lock the hatch before filling the pod with oxygen. At a last resort, if you are struggling to bring down CO2 to breathable levels, you can get rid of it by opening the airlock and emptying the air. Oh my god. That would not have helped us. Alright, well, let's start again. Now, what should we be bringing with us? If we think oxygen is going to be a problem, I should grab a pump.
An oxygen bottle,
Yes. Hydraulics.
a filter.
Electric. Yeah. That's computer storage, that's electronic. Alright, hydraulic I think is what I'm looking for. I want a pump. I've got 2 pumps. Now I can hold a thing in each hand.
Great. That's a real level up.
That is a huge level up. While I'm here, I'm also going to grab 2 air filters. Everybody loves those. Okay, is there anything else that we might need in... I have air filters and I have pumps, and I think that that's all I can bring. In general storage, I'm going to bring a fuse and... oh, God. Those
So
are
you have
on-off
what
buttons. Oh. Okay, I just blew up. That one,
Oh.
I didn't even enter the pod.
You got too excited about the double handing?
I got too excited about double handing, and I neglected that it was going to explode. That one's that one's fine. Okay,
Yeah, that's a mulligan.
but we do think that like that stuff was probably a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's worth trying that again. Over.
Yeah. We should maybe also figure out, maybe not for this one, but maybe in future, we should figure out how we repair the repairer.
Who repairs the repairer?
Who repairs the repairer? In your manual, does it tell you what components go in the repairer?
Could be. Let me take a look. Okay. Components. Temperature manager, main computer, recycling station, repair station, page 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Repair station. To fix or dismantle something, the station must be in working order and have enough power, and the user must have enough spare parts.
Okay.
The integrated screens display the amount of part required compared to how many of them the user has in his possession. Repair speed depends on the complexity of the component and the condition of the repair statement. Components list. Okay, and then here is the list of components. No, it doesn't really say. Although all the components are in the drawer. So maybe batteries?
Oh, I have some components here. Yeah, that's good. But I don't think I have any batteries. Does it take a power connector? No. Okay, I don't have any batteries, and so that might be good to bring.
High capacity view. Let's see. Here, let me see one other thing. Let's see. There was no error code for the repair thing, right?
No, it's just it has no innards.
It has no innards.
It is missing all its innards. Chad is asking if I can open any of these hatches. Do you mean these hatches? Oh, what's in here? Ooh.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay.
nitrogen. Okay. Okay, that's my shipboard. Okay, all of our lights have gone out. Oh, nope, they're back on.
Oh, good.
But let's see. We might have some issues. Yes, oxygen is showing Na82.
Right, that's low oxygen. That's dirty filter, empty bottle.
Broken pump.
Broken pump.
The pump is not moving. So I'm taking the... Shit. I need to turn this off first. Okay, I've taken the pump out, and I am putting in one of the pumps that I grabbed. Nope. I dropped it straight on the floor. Okay. Now let's turn this on. Okay. Oh! Oh, Keith!
Yeah.
That was it! It's working!
Which one was it? Damaged
the pump.
Wow.
The pump is now working. I'm going to
Great.
put the pump inside the busted repair bay. Just, that's where it lives.
Sure.
Okay, the reactor's looking good. I feel pretty confident about this right now.
Yeah.
Is there any way at all that you are able to tell me what should go in a repair thing? It looks like it needs... Oh. We've got through the rattly area.
You know, I could tell you, would it help you if I gave you the kinds of components we have and their general shape to see if maybe that is what you need?
Oh, yeah.
So I have a list of all of the components.
In the game?
In the game, yes.
Okay, in front of me, I have a... Okay, I have a fuse, I have a large processor, I have a pump, and I have 2 power connectors. That is all... Wait, no, I have some other stuff. I think I need a battery, which I do not have.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you might need a power connector or a high capacity power connector. This connector, it looks, so it's got a flat thing on the bottom where it like screws in the 4 corners, and then a little like hose nozzle coming off of that.
I found it.
This connector transfers power from the main generator to the components of a system. It may not be receiving any power from the main power system. It likely doesn't just run off of batteries. It doesn't seem like anything just runs off of batteries, and batteries are like a backup.
Yeah, so let me Yeah, okay. I feel good about this because I think that these are just warning lights on the front. I think that this might work if I turn it on. It does! Yes, okay. We have a repair
Amazing.
station online. All it needed was the power connector. Thank you. That information about the batteries
Yeah.
is very useful to me. I think because our main computer is offline, it will not tell me how many parts I need to repair anything, but I can dismantle.
Okay. Sure.
I think.
Something to look out for when we are scavenging next time is the high capacity power connector, which is just the same thing, but it can receive more power without breaking. And of course, fuses, which are like the safeties of if you do go above the threshold, it won't break it. It'll just trip the fuse.
Yes, but we only need to survive 35 more seconds. So, I think we're doing just wonderfully.
Yeah.
Feel very confident about this. 26 seconds, then we'll be rescued. And we're not asphyxiating this time. Now that I think about it, the fact that the...
Jerry,
Oh,
can you hear me?
He's talking
It's
to us.
me. I'm aboard a rescue ship.
Jerry's alive?
There. Just
The-
Not
keep
Jerry, I mean?
online
Not
in
Jerry.
seconds so we don't lose you. We're gonna bring you home, all right?
Perry.
Perry.
Perry and Jerry.
My oxygen just had a problem, but mission complete.
Awesome.
It's showing us a little cutscene of the repair ship rescuing us. I really like the design of the tin can itself. It's this sort of weird hexagonal box. Ooh, we unlocked large battery. Great.
Great. Okay,
now-
so interesting that there's things that we don't have.
Have access to. Yeah, I think they're really warming us up to, because now we need to survive 10 minutes and we have batteries active, which makes me think a battery might break. Okay, right. So Keith, you want me to grab? I'm gonna grab a pump and a fuse.
Yeah, get a pump and a fuse, get a power transformer, and a power connector.
Okay. Well, that's just
And
all
maybe
the
a-
buttons.
Data connector? It looks like a ribbon cable.
Okay, got a data connector, and you want a power connector. Got it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to grab an on-off button because I have found that
Okay.
I can do without the I don't know if the machine is working, but I do need to be able to turn it on and off. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, phew. Okay, we're out. So we weren't able to pick up a battery, but I'm hoping that there will be one on the ship somewhere,
Hopefully, yeah. Although the battery, that might be a more advanced thing anyway.
It might be.
But
Oxygen
who knows?
is working. However,
So the battery is useful. It seems like if something happened to the power, and in order to fix it, we needed to use the generator, but the generator can't turn on because there's no power. We could use the battery to
yes.
repair to dismantle the parts that we need to fix the power.
My
to turn everything
suspicion
back
is
on.
that this is what is about to happen. Because I can see the little your predictive power.
Once again, my powers of psychic observation to see just around the corner.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now it doesn't look like we have any batteries. Do we have any okay, we have batteries in the machines.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Oh, our pressure generator was off, so
Is this a 10-minute now?
yes. Okay, we are at power capacity, but nothing seems to be changing. That's good, I suppose.
Sure.
That is good to know. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. Do we have a main computer? No. Our temperature is good. Our emergency lights are good. Our oxygen is at 20. Our carbon dioxide is at 0.5, 0.6, and our pressure is at 79%. 1 bar.
79, that sounds normal to me.
Yeah, this is just relaxing. Now just hanging out in a little zone. I don't even need to check anything. I can just turn these lights off and have the emergency lights on. It's quite exciting. How much power did turning the lights off give me? Okay, that gave me basically no power increase whatsoever.
Sure. That's about what happened when we were doing the tutorial too.
Yeah, the lights did just nothing at all. What temperature is the atomic pile supposed to be running at?
Now that's an interesting question. Okay, component list or systems list. Let's see. Temperature manager 11. Target temperature between 21 C of 21 C or 70 F is your target.
Is that the temperature for me, or is that the temperature for the atomic pile?
For you, I think.
Oh, okay. What about the pile?
Okay. There's a gravity generator.
That is on the floor. It's below the it's the opposite of where the atomic thing is. Minar Lenahan says, what happens if you turn off gravity? Good question.
Okay, page 23. The atomic pile is the most vital, but also the most dangerous component inside the escape pod. The atomic pile provides energy thanks to a fission reaction of uranium-235. Controlled by the main generator processor, the atomic pile produces heat that is then transferred into energy. The higher the temperature, the more energy that is produced.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
Interesting. Everything seems to be going well here right now, Keith.
Interesting. And you fixed something already, right?
No.
Okay. And we're like 5 minutes in.
No fixing, yeah. It's all looking pretty good. Wait, have the lights gone out? No. No, yeah, we're all doing well. Oh, wait,
Great.
shit, hang on.
Okay. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Frost is forming on the windows.
So
But
what's the temperature on the temperature manager?
21C. I think the temperature inside is fine. I think that they're just saying you're very, 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 very cold outside, maybe?
Sure.
It has...
I would keep an eye on the temperature manager then, just in case.
Yes. But it's going pretty well. 21.4, you know. Mine Allenahan says, warm it up. Make it cozy. I don't think I can. I think it just keeps it at a steady temperature. This one's just, you know, they're just letting us have a nice time in space, I think.
Yeah. Hey, in the cold vacuum of space, 70 Fahrenheit is pretty cozy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite nice. Made One E says, this is so sinister.
It's funny that nothing's happening, because this is like the second level.
Yes. Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything that is like, is that there's random chance of things happening and we're just getting an easy one.
I mean, maybe. I'm peering out of the window to see if there's anything, like, outside.
How many more minutes do we have?
Let's see. We have... oxygen is dropping quickly, Keith. We are at 17 oxygen.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. The master caution on the oxygen light just lit up. Our warning is... Oh, fuck me. Okay, Keith. I have a list of problems for you. I have 2 NOA. Okay, and our carbon dioxide is also... Okay, and the oxygen master warning is now flashing. Okay, 2 NOA. BKEE. NA82. And 017H. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay. Battery is low.
0 BEA, bad power transformer. Transformer is damaged.
No, we don't have a 0 BEA. We have 2 NOA.
Do we have a BKEE?
Let's see. Okay, this is now not working at all. Oh, fuck me, hang on. Right, let me try putting a new power connector in just to see if I can hook it up to ship power.
2NOA. System is at least partially on battery. Power received by the system is too low.
Power received by the system is too low. Oh god, is the pile gone down?
I think the pile's gone down.
Oh my god, the pile has gone down. Fuck me, the pile has gone down mega, Keith. Alright. Oh, no, that's too dark. Okay.
So we got to turn off auxiliary systems,
Yep, everything is going off. Gravity is off.
except oxygen.
Oxygen is off anyway. Temperature, if I can find it, is oxygen's off. That's off. Okay, temperature is over here. Temperature is off.
I have a good idea.
What's your good idea?
Next time you read me a series of error codes, I can write them down so that I don't have to remember 4 error codes.
Okay, I think the power... Oh my god, my flashlight battery is going off. I have to turn on emergency lights. Okay, hang on. I'm turning off the pressure. I'm turning on gravity because I can't do this anymore. Okay. Right.
Oh no. Jack's losing hope.
What? Okay. Okay. The power thingy is coming back on.
Okay.
I think. No, the fucking... I need the piles to be... The atomic pile needs to go faster. Needs to go get hotter faster. Keep them passing out. Okay, I died.
Okay. Oh no. Everything was going so good. We need now, it sounds like what we need is some batteries.
It does sound like what we need is some batteries.
We did just, right before this, unlock big battery.
We did, but I don't know if I can grab any.
Should be able to, right? We unlocked them.
Carl Daslava says, pile cooled down? Yes. Pile did cool down.
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately.
I wish I could, like, throw things into the escape pod, you know?
Yeah.
Reactor meltdown imminent.
Oh, batteries! Batteries, Keith!
Trying to pile of batteries.
Found a fucking huge pile of batteries!
That's great.
Reactor meltdown imminent.
Okay,
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately.
that's hydraulics.
This is not a drill.
That's electric. That's a fuse. I have 28 seconds. The thing I really want is,
To the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill.
like a button. Like an on button. Okay?
Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately.
There we go.
This is
No!
not a drill. Warning.
What happened?
I dropped a thing instead of picking it up.
Oh
Okay.
no.
We'll launch it. It's a fun bug. The outline of the tin can is being shown highlighted on my screen in blue.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to store these I'm going to organize my ship because we're only as good as our organizational systems. You know?
Yes. That's why I'm not good.
You said that last time you said I have a plan next time we get into a scrape.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
I couldn't remember more than one at a time of your error codes because it's a lot of work just to even find one of the random 4-digit codes.
Yes.
They're not in any sort of alphabetical order. They're more organized by system.
Okay.
So they don't, so like here's for example, in a row, you've got PB28, MAP5, 2NOA, KAO. It's like not in any sort of numerical order that makes sense. Like all of the batteries issues don't start with 2 or whatever.
Right.
So I just opened a notepad so that I can write them down.
Oh. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting 4 error codes to happen at once, so
Especially after such a relaxing start.
yeah.
Because right now the atomic shield is good, the main computer is doing well, it's running at a nice temperature. Can you find out why the atomic pile, its temperature suddenly crashed?
I can do my best. Let's see. Let's start here.
Because I'm just relaxing in the tin can.
Okay, low gravity, bad processor. Bad monitor, bad master alarm, bad caution alarm, bad fuse. This is something. 0, 1, and 2. Bad data. Data connector is damaged. Possible consequence. Systems may produce or absorb the wrong amount of resources. That's
Huh.
something.
Okay.
ONE4, bad power connector. Power connector is damaged. It now delivers insufficient power to the system. That's something.
Do you have
Because your temperature was fine the whole time.
my personal temperature was fine, but the atomic pile, the power generators temperature went down and it needs to be hot to work.
Right. Okay.
Ah, okay. It has just stopped working.
Everything? What?
The atomic the atomic shield has just stopped working completely. I don't even
Oh,
have
so
a...
you're just gonna die. You're just gonna get radiation killed.
No. Sorry, the shield is working, but the whole power thing has gone down. I'm losing power on almost everything. Now we have the batteries, which is
Right.
good. I'm so curious about...
We should battery oxygen and then just turn everything off while we figure out what else we can do.
Yeah, right now, actually, the batteries are pretty good because they're still wearing their way down.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing things like turning off the heating. I'm going to turn off the lights. I'm going to turn off the rescue beacon.
Can you tell what components are replaceable in the atomic pile zone?
No components, as far as I can tell. And I am going to turn off the oxygen briefly.
Okay.
I'm also turning off the carbon dioxide scrubbers, so that's not good. And it looks like our pressure has already gone off.
Okay.
Now,
PB28, low system power. This seems like exactly what you were doing.
it's what I'm
Not
sort
enough
of making
energy
for myself.
provided. Not enough energy provided to the system. Causes and probable consequences. The power connector is not functioning properly. The main generator is not providing enough power. So it seems like this is a power connector issue between something.
Yeah, I've turned off the gravity. My hope is that... Let's see. Okay, great. The
Okay.
It looks to me like the reactor is about to start coming back online.
Okay.
It's honking at me.
So the atomic pile is controlled by the main generator processor. So it's possible that the issue isn't with the atomic pile, which is itself is a component, not a system, but the main generator processor
Oh my God.
might have a bad data or power connector with the pile, telling it to produce the wrong amount of energy.
Okay. Oh, God. Why is the oxygen not working? Keith, I have some oxygen issues.
Okay, new battery?
BKEE 017H NA82. The battery looks good.
Okay. Sorry, BKEE
BKEE
017H.
017H NA82 2NOA. Battery looks good. I have a master warning flashing.
Okay. BKEE is empty bottle. Bottle is empty.
Okay. Okay, 017H.
017H is oxygen levels are too low. That's a junk warning.
Okay,
We don't care about that.
2NOA.
2NOA is on battery. System is partially on battery.
So why the fuck isn't it working?
There may be the power received by the system is too low.
Oh no, it's working. It's coming back online. It is coming back online.
Okay, did you change the bottle?
Yep.
So
okay.
it may have just been a bottle issue.
Okay, I have a CO2 issue. KA02.
Okay. I think that is just too high. Let's see. Oh, where is this? Why is this?
I'm gonna swap out the CO2 bottle just in case.
I think that's probably it.
Okay, we have A.
K02. CO2 levels in the pod atmosphere too high.
Okay, that's a
Full
junk
bottle,
error.
or the pump is not functioning properly.
Pump is working. Okay, we have AR22.
AR22. Dirty filter.
Okay, let's see. Do I have any filters?
You may need to fix your filter.
I don't have any
have a-
components working for that.
No monitor or anything?
Nope. Oh, no, I don't have a clean filter. Fuck. All right, let's see.
You could take one of the other systems off its battery, use the battery to repair the filter.
The repair engine wasn't working.
Oh, it needs a power connector?
Oh, that was good though. I feel like we did pretty well getting the oxygen back online.
Yeah.
But the
Did we ever fix the power generator or the atomic pile?
sort of. Any change made to the atomic pile has to go so slowly. So what I did was I turned everything off to allow the atomic pile to come back on. We were just running on battery power. But then our systems started failing even on battery power. So it was like, at that point, it became clear that the electricity wasn't actually the issue, and there were bigger problems. The power going out was like a red herring.
Got it.
Although, we did survive 10 minutes and 15 seconds, but we didn't get rescued.
Okay.
Okay. I feel confident about this now. Okay, I'm getting... I don't need power connectors. I don't need switches. I don't need a large processor. I'm getting an air filter. And I am getting...
we actually do need power connectors.
We do?
For the refurbish thing, for the repair thing.
Oh, yes, you're right. We do. That's a fuse. That's a power transformer. I don't need that. Shit. Keith, I should have been filling my fucking pockets with batteries.
Well, it's okay, because if we get 2 power connectors and a data connector, we might be able to repair the pile.
I can't. I just... Something happened to me. Fuck! Wait! Keith, I'm grabbing your power connector.
Great.
No! No! Okay, we blew up.
Hey. Hey, I mean, it's better to blow up now than in 6 minutes because we didn't have a power connector again.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
all right.
right, so-
Hold on. Before we hit go,
Yes. You making me my shopping list?
yeah. All right. Here's, I think, what it seems like we need: 2 power connectors, 2 batteries, a data connector, and an air filter. Does that sound about right?
Okay, 2 power connectors, 2 batteries, a data connector, and an air filter. Okay.
We might not need the data connector, but I think it might help fix the pile instead of having to do the jerry rig thing.
Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately.
I'm on it.
This is not a drill.
Keith, I'm like ready to go this time.
Imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill.
Okay, now all I need is 2 power connectors.
Reactor meltdown imminent.
Nope, that's a pump.
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill.
Okay,
Warning.
let's grab these 2.
Reactor meltdown imminent.
Okay, and with 25 seconds left, launching.
Wow. Probably could have gotten another set of
Don't
components.
say that. Okay, so this machine here needs a power connector like this and an on-off switch. Now, I saw someone in the chat saying you didn't grab an on-off switch, but I have a bunch of them. Okay, not that drawer. In here. Okay, so
We could stick a power connector in the repair thing right away.
oh, to kill it and get parts.
No. To fix it for when we need it.
Oh, yes, I've done that. I've just brought
Okay, great.
the thing online. I don't like the fact that... Okay, so does your book say anything about the repair station needing to be, like, connected to... The repair station is showing no data. A little red screen is on that says no data.
Probably there's no data connector there.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, right. Probably. You'd think. However, there is no slot for a data connector inside the... Oh, no, there is. Okay. Okay. We got this working.
You might think you could put a data connector in there because you can.
All right, so that's working. Okay. Now, I am going to... dismantle my fire extinguisher. I
Okay,
can't.
fair.
I can't. We don't
Okay.
need it, but it's
Not
fine.
fair.
No, not fair. Okay, so we have
This-
an air filter, we have the batteries.
So the thing that I'm interested in is control. The atomic pile is controlled by the main generator processor. It produces heat that is transferred to energy.
The main
The higher the temperature, the more
generator-
energy produced. So I think
processor.
that there's something that is happening between the main generator processor and the atomic pile. It might be a power connector issue. It might be a data connector issue. But that might be what is causing the atomic pile to not be producing the right amount of energy. Because the atomic pile is not a system; it's a component, and so
Okay.
you can't affect it in any way, in the same way that you can't affect a fuse.
Okay, so the what do you call the thing? The generator?
The main generator processor.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, the main generator is comprised of an atomic shield, a
Okay.
CRT monitor,
Okay.
a large power transformer,
Okay.
a high capacity fuse,
Okay.
a data connector,
Okay.
a large power connector. But you say
Large
there's a,
power connector.
you say there's a processor in here somewhere?
They just are calling it a processor.
Okay.
I think that one of those components you just listed is the issue, and and a processor. Oh, a processor is its own component. Processor, large and small. Processors
Okay.
allow for the treatment and analysis of data in complex systems that require a semi-intelligent control. Available in 2 model, the size of the processor will affect its speed and data processing ability. So it's probably not the processor itself, but it's probably the data connector or the large power connector that is the issue when we lose power.
I see it. Large processor. Yeah. Let me see if I have. So it has now gone down. Let me see.
It's gone. The processor's down.
No. The
Oh, the pile.
the whole generator has gone down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking in my drawers. I don't think we have the parts to fix the generator.
The large power connector.
Yeah. I don't think we have any components for it.
But it isn't it just that drawer of on-off switches. Can you dismantle those
Oh, to repair.
to repair? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Because oh my god, that's really cool. So these drawers. Okay. Drawers just oh fuck. This needs a battery. Okay, hang on. A lot is happening, Keith. The short answer is that I found that like the equivalent of like the spatula in my cupboard was blocking a drawer from opening. Okay. Okay, I've dismantled that air filter. That air filter is garbage. I'm keeping another air filter just in case. This power connector, I'm also dismantling. Okay. Right, now, Keith, what component would you like me to... Okay, our oxygen is... Okay, we have oxygen issues.
Okay.
2NOA is just the standard oxygen problem.
Yeah.
We have BKEE. That tells us that we're on battery power, right?
That's empty bottle.
That's empty bottle? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so this should bring my oxygen back online, and in fact,
Yeah.
yes.
Great.
We can see that our... What is a safe carbon dioxide level?
6%.
What?
6%.
Oh, anything below 6 is fine?
Yes.
Okay, we do have some problems, but they're growing very slowly. We have 2NOA.
Okay.
That's presumably just telling me that we have... okay, here we go. Caution.
I think you're about to have an air filter issue.
Okay. Yep. If that's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to take the air filter out. I can clean the air filter manually. I want to see if that helped.
Oh, nice.
It didn't. So my air filter might just be broken. I'm going to fully switch out the air filter now.
Okay.
I'm very glad that I didn't.
And then that old air filter might be components to fix the power generator. The
Yes.
Power
Okay, we
connector,
still have a
large power
problem.
connector.
We have ABT6.
ABT6. Okay.
Oh, the
Full bottle. Bottle is
the
full.
bottle is full. Yep, I'm swapping that out now. Okay.
Okay, so one bottle was empty and then the other bottle was full.
I think so. We have KA. Oh, I think it's coming back online. Yes, it's dropping
Great.
really quickly.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's start thinking about...
You just barely hit the KA is the CO2 is too high. And it just seems like it just barely hit it and then started going back down.
Oh, okay. Yes, I think that's what it was. Right, our CRT monitor is looking good. Our pressure is looking good. The atomic shield is not... Okay, okay. The battery in our... Okay, hang on. Everything is now running on battery power, so that's not good.
Right.
But we have 1 minute before we're picked up, and that is good.
That is good.
do you think it is worth try? Ah, right. Okay, our oxygen is now completely out of battery. Shit.
Okay, but there's still oxygen in the cabin, so if we can fix it.
Yeah, I am replacing the oxygen battery first.
Okay.
I've turned
And-
off the
Have we
Oh.
tried dismantling anything to fix the? Because if we can get the pile back on,
piles are back online. Everything's online. Keith, I think we're going to live.
we did it. We fixed the power connector.
Yeah. No.
Awesome.
We didn't fix it. It reached the safe temperature, and
Oh, because you turned everything off and it just slowly came back online.
I believe that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised to see that it's come back online. We're going through a little asteroid field, but we're about to be rescued in 57 seconds, so... Okay, we just hit something. Okay, we have a issue with the temperature, with the thermometer, but we are about to be rescued in 41 seconds. Okay, the entire temperature unit has just turned off.
Do you think we can survive it?
I think so. I think we'll be fine. We just
So
have to survive for
the plan
26
is just
seconds. Ignore it.
to cross our fingers, ignore it.
Yeah, oh, wait, something...
Jerry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we just hit something else, but
I'm aboard the rescue ship.
the guys arrived. Okay.
Almost there. Just keep your beacon online a few more
Okay.
seconds so
Phew.
we don't lose you.
We did it.
I'm gonna bring you home.
Yeah, I think
alright?
we did do it. We're going through the rescue cutscene. Okay. Let's see. I just need to last... Yep, here we go. Okay. Yes!
That one was tough.
That one was tough. But I think we figured out, you know, zeroing in on the... And learning how to, like, bootstrap the, learning how to bootstrap the repair thing to being working, even if we didn't have to use it, was great. And we have now unlocked the CO2 to O2 recycler, the thing that lets us turn bottles of one into the other.
Oh, that's nice.
You want to try for 15 minutes?
Sure.
The loading screen says loading the tin can, which is very sweet. Okay, oh fuck. What do you want me to grab?
Smorgasbord.
Just smorgasbord this time around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reactor meltdown imminent.
Because who knows, right? It's like,
Immediately.
Yep, pump and an air
oh,
filter.
large power connector.
Oh yeah, all the stuff with the pile.
Reactor meltdown.
Oh god.
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill. Warning.
Definitely regular power connectors. Also, extra bottle, batteries,
This is not a drill.
fuse. I bet we're gonna
Meltdown
have like a system surge this time. That's gonna like blow anything that's online.
not a drill.
Yeah. That is a
So a couple
good...
fuses. Since we're gonna be in space longer, are they giving us more time to shop at the beginning?
It feels like it, but I might just be getting better, you know?
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
Meltdown imminent.
Fuck!
Evacuate
Okay.
to the nearest escape pod immediately.
Okay, I blew up.
Okay. So not that much better.
So not that much better. Okay, let's try again. Can I get a Yummo in the chat, please?
Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest.
Be interesting to see if we can get a Yummo in the chat.
This is not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill.
Warning.
Warning.
Okay, I'm assembling my smorgasbord.
To the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod.
And the last thing I'm gonna try and get is a large power connector and one more battery.
Oh, hey, we already got the Yummo emoji up.
Yes,
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod.
Janine's excellent Yummo emoji.
Plomp sent a squashed Yummo.
Oh, he got small. 1415 asks, what's Yummo? Yummo is the mascot of the Calcium company. And in fact, I'm going to pause the game because if you go to friendsatthetable.shop right now, you could learn Yummo's secret. We have just released a new load of merch featuring one old shirt, reinterpreted and now available for the modern age, one brand new shirt in the style of the Chaos of the Twilight Mirage, the Partisan hoodie in 2 new colorways, Revolutionary Red and Friends of Gersavrak White. We have also launched a Millennium Break toque that you can wear on your head and keep your ears warm. You can also keep your nose, mouth, and chin warm, depending on how far down you pull the cap, but it might impede your ability to see. And it would mean at that point that the Millennium Break logo would be on or around your chin or neck. We have a desk mat featuring the great art by Aura Hack. And then we have Yummo, Nature's Mistake.
Full of hard milk.
Yummo, milk that you can chew. We are currently running a promotion where if you add $100 worth of merchandise plus Yummo to your cart, Yummo will become free. Get to
all on his own.
All on his own.
It's Yummo's trick.
It's Yummo's trick, comma, all on his own. Brendan McLeod says, Yummo, when God wasn't looking. Yummo just simply hangs out there.
Yeah. The Twilight Mirage's most under duress mascot.
And did not really appear in Twilight Mirage. However,
no.
He was there in the periphery. There are 2 cool things about this merch line as well, or 2 notable things. The first is that, unlike previous runs we have done, this merch run is powered by print on demand. Things are not going to go out of stock unless something very odd happens in our distribution line. Obviously, we can't promise that this merch will be up forever, but it will be up for not just the foreseeable future, but the long foreseeable future.
You don't think maybe
really
till the end of time?
I don't think that the merch will be up until the... Well, I suppose it depends on how... Keith, do you think that if the universe ended, time would also end? It's not important right now.
I think that for the purposes of my statement, time exists as something perceived by like a sapient consciousness.
I think that is probably fair. But the good news is that if you are interested in getting this merchandise, obviously while it would make a really great gift for the holiday season, or to keep you warm, or to keep those you love warm during the holiday season, this merch will be available and remain available, which is great. It's also worth saying that through December the 3rd of this year, we will be donating 25% of our profits on this merchandise to Médecins Sans Frontières or Doctors Without Borders to support the work that they are doing in Gaza and occupied Palestine. MSF has, like almost all other humanitarian efforts, been having a difficult time due to the blockades and the sheer intensity of violence that is taking place in Gaza, across the West Bank, and in occupied Palestine.
Including the intentional targeting of aid.
Yes, and the sort of gerrymandering of how humanitarian aid is allowed to work. Very specific sort of like, we're going to allow it in these small areas, and then, yes, we're going to just target that. But your support to Doctors Without Borders is... What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that although they are having an extremely hard time, that is not a reason to say, well, I don't think that we should be donating then. If anything, this is the kind of support that allows them to provide the aid that they are able to provide at times like this, and hopefully position them to be even more ready to go were things to improve and were they able to get better access to the people that they are trying to help.
Yeah, I mean, we can only imagine that there's people whose entire, job right now is making sure that the money that is coming in can be, put to productive use.
And as usual, MSF are working in and around humanitarian crises throughout the world.
Well, they are titularly without borders.
The borders are specifically the thing that they are not interested in being restricted by. And obviously, I think our primary focus right now is the war and is the conflict that is going on in Israel and Palestine. But money to Doctors Without Borders is always going to be able to reach the people that need it. Behemoth in the chat says, fuck a border. Fuck a border.
Yeah.
An end to borders of all kinds in our lifetime. Complete erosion of borders.
You know, it's one of those things. It was Thanksgiving, and you know, on Thanksgiving you have surreptitious political conversations with your grandparents or whatever. You know, I'm trying to say something that I don't think that you would. You haven't. Fox News isn't covering this, so you can't disagree with it because you haven't learned
Right.
to. You know, that's the sort of conversation that I like to have with my family on Thanksgiving. And so you can get them to agree to like absolutely wild stuff, because it's, you know, sort of like until you've been propagandized into thinking that it's evil. A lot of it is sort of self-evident. So I was talking to my grandma about canceling, just being like, in order to not collapse the world economy, because we're the United States government, we theoretically don't want the United States economy to fail and then sort of cause a ricochet throughout the world. Of course, you know, I have different priorities in the U.S. government, but they should come out and say credit cards were a mistake.
Yep.
You know, we went from having no household credit card debt because they didn't exist to all of a sudden, you know, an average $15,000 a household of credit card debt. It's in everyone's best interest to say this was a mistake. We're stopping doing this. This is something that my grandmother agreed to, which is bizarre, I think. You know, knowing her like I do. But it's one of those things where it's like when my grandmother was already a grandmother in the 80s, they invented your credit score.
Yes.
She was already a grandmother when the credit score was invented.
She has been a grandmother for the entire life of the American credit score.
Right. And so, you know, but it's one of those things where you just don't think about it, and you don't think about how, you know, my mother had her life set up without ever anyone checking her credit score.
Yeah.
It's borders are another one of those things. You just got to go back a little bit further to when, you know, people lived their whole lives traveling all over without a passport or documentation. And, you know, I'm not going to say that the world was perfect, but you know, it wasn't a big fucking issue.
The realization of how comparatively recently so many of these deeply invasive strictures have been, you know, put in place is always astonishing to me. Of going, I mean, you know, it's that whole thing of like, oh, ICE have only been around for a very short period of time, and
like
as far as you could
2002.
tell, have been enshrined in American history. You know, they're like, well, that's just how it's always been. ICE is here.
Yeah.
Well,
And sure, some of that stuff was happening in other organizations, but like there's something particularly, you know, you've always got to look for what's the kind of job that if you were a fascist and your goal was to like bring more misery via your horrific and violent exterminationist ideologies into the governmental system, like where would you congregate? And it becomes a much clearer question for a lot of those people when ICE gets invented. Like they just have they have a much clearer place to go congregate if that's what they want to be doing, which makes it de facto bad.
Yep. You want to blow up a spaceship?
Yeah, I do.
In honor of an end to
Yes, let us literally blow up this spaceship as a metaphor for blowing up borders and blowing up ICE.
Now, here's the thing. I am actually going to try very hard to not blow up the spaceship.
But don't let that weaken the metaphor.
No, don't let the fact that I'm not going to try and blow up the metaphor. Blow up the metaphor. A spaceship is a kind of metaphor. Listen to Twilight Mirage. Now, see, everything here is looking pretty good. Atomic pile temperature is fine. Our CO2 is good. Our breathability is good. So in this mission, they are going to be teaching us about the oxygen bottler thing, which is here, the CO2 recycling station.
Yeah.
It has a battery, a fuse, a power transformer, and a pump in it. And then it has an empty bottle of CO2 and a full bottle of oxygen. So presumably we will essentially want to swap that around. You know,
Yeah.
we will want to put one in.
Just one more note on this stuff, because I've looked at the chat, and it's Antimony and Gal with No Names say basically around the same thing, that my grandma probably remembers a time before credit cards, so that helps with being like, oh yeah, we don't need credit cards. But she also remembers, great example from a second ago, a time before ICE, and you will never hear her say that we should abolish ICE.
Yes.
So that is what propaganda will do to your brain. It will literally change your memory of your own experience. It will make you believe things. It will make you believe that you believed something forever when you've barely believed it at all in your whole life.
The grim one that I think about all the time, and, you know, it gets said a lot of the time, but I don't think loses any of its power, is when I realized that, when I was informed that... Okay, we're going through some sort of lightning storm. I don't think we need to worry about this too much. If someone proposed that libraries were going to be invented now, they would not be allowed to come into existence.
Oh, for sure. 1,000,000%. Yeah.
So there's purple lightning outside. We're flying into the Twilight Mirage. Okay, I can see a lot of lightning issues, but everything currently seems to be working. Something that I learned, Keith, that is a little concerning is that the little blinking alarm, the thing that starts honking at me, is a component called buzzer. So if our buzzers break...
Yeah. Oh, I have a good idea. Take the buzzer out before it fries.
Well, there's a fire somewhere in my pod, and I have buzzers everywhere. But my pod has caught fire, and all my electricity and my gravity has gone out. Keith, the ship's fucked.
Which ship?
All of it.
And which other ship?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay, my some component is on fire. I'm trying to fix it. Oh, multiple components might be on fire.
Oh.
Why has my gravity gone out? Okay, I'm gonna try and get my gravity back online. I can hear fire.
Maybe the gravity caught fire.
Oh, they do that. Oh, fuck me, Keith. Oh, everything's... Okay, something just exploded.
I swear you were to say everything's good.
I was about to say everything's just turned back on. All right, I have... Okay. I don't like this at all. Okay, oxygen is bad.
Oxygen is bad.
Everything is out.
Has the difficulty gone up exponentially on this one?
Yeah, I think I might be dying. Okay, I'm gonna try and get oxygen back online.
It's so funny because I know what the little pod looks like, but I've had the Twitch paused and screen share off this whole time, so I have like no idea what it looks like when things are actually going wrong. I don't know what the fires look like. I don't know what the explosions are like. I don't know what it sounds like when the alarms are on.
Twitch chat, can you tell Keith some of the answers to this?
Arden Penguin says the hard part is that Jack is just kind of vibing through it.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to fix anything?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
It seems. I think it's coming across to the chat like maybe you're not.
I've just got all the oxygen and everything back online. You losers. Oh, they mean movement-wise. Yeah, I don't have any power, like, at all. Like,
Oh, okay.
no power. Okay, the good news is that... Alright, hang on. I need to get the power back online. Oh, I'm fucking freezing to death.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What is he saying, Kid Pix? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, I've turned the power back on, I think. Yes, gravity's back on.
Oh, great. What did you do?
I turned the power back on. I pushed the on button. Oh no, gravity's turned off again. Fuck, hang on. Oh my god, Oh, I can put a battery in, I think.
CT Drygen says, everything is blinking and flashing and beeping, and Jack is breathing hard, and the power is out, and the gravity is off, and the main temp system was on fire.
Yeah,
That
the
sounds about
temperature
right.
system was on fire. Okay, I've got power back on. No, I haven't. I've got temperature back on, I think. Nearly. Oh god, why is temperature not turning on?
Maybe it's JAH Cruncher says, good news, things aren't on fire. Bad news, it is rapidly becoming too cold to live.
Yes, it's true.
And that's
Okay.
bad because you know what that means? Something's wrong with the pile. Because Perry told us that the problem with the temperature control isn't keeping things cold because of or warm because of space. It's keeping things cold because of the pile.
Yeah.
So if it's cold, then the pile's not working right.
Maybe.
Oh, Minar says open the atomic shield for warmth.
I can't. It doesn't open. Keith, why is my oxygen not working? I have a billion...
It's probably a power surge, and so what I would
Oh, I'm out of
think-
oxygen.
Oh, okay, good. That solves that solves the problem of not knowing how to fix everything.
Okay, something else is just exploded.
Okay, so the next time we need a fuse for everything.
Keith, we might need a second astronaut.
Hey, I'm not in this ship, but
Because, okay, so the problem with this is, okay, right. This one's beefed, I think. Why is that not turning on? Okay, something
so
else
what's
just
happening when you're
exploded.
trying to turn things on? Do you have any error codes?
Yes. I have so many error codes.
Because I haven't heard an error code from you in 10 minutes.
They were previously addressable. The stuff. Okay, the
I can't tell. Does this seem bad?
The problem is with my flashlight. My flashlight is not turning on for longer than 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
So now I have died.
So that's a flashlight battery issue.
I can't replace the battery in my flashlight. Okay, Ardent Penguin makes the point they have 2 seconds to read them as they float past. That's true. But gravity went down, and it's very hard to move when gravity is down.
Okay, so the game does have that sort of greeble system where you can like click and hold on a thing to be pulled in closer to it. Is that maybe
I have not been
how
doing that. I forgot about that. Oh. Okay, the second issue is that gravity generators, the gravity can only work if the generator is working. And the
Right.
generator got overloaded and went out. And
So we need a large fuse and a large power connector probably for that.
if we want to try and repair the generator, yeah,
I think
it's
repairing the
probably
generator is our best bet. So I think we need a bunch of small fuses to keep things from surging when that first surge happens, and then we need also the tools to fix the generator.
I don't think we can preempt the surge.
No, that's what the fuses are for. When the surge happens, it'll trip the fuse instead of breaking the systems.
Down imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod
Okay, hang on.
immediately.
I'm now picking up my stuff.
Okay. Hold on. I've got a bad reactor on my end, so I'm actually going to be right back in about a minute.
Okay, sure, I see. Keith's very confident that we can somehow replace the fuses as the surge happens. But I don't think that's doable. I think we can only respond to what happens. I don't think we can do preventative space care, you know? We don't need any of those. Oh, I think a pump went out actually. So, let's see. I'm gonna get more batteries.
Nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent.
I don't think things are exploding because of the... I don't think things are exploding because of the power surge. I don't know. I'm going to store these batteries. Because that way, I will know where they all are. I thought I got... Oh, I did get 4. Okay, cool. These batteries look like an asset from Subnautica to me. That's a fuse. Here is a large battery. Okay, now what do we have here? I want... Oh my god, look at all this stuff we have! That's great. I'm curious if I will know when the fuse has blown. You know? What happens if I put a tape in the tape player? Oh, I don't have any tapes. Okay, I feel confident about this. This is going well. That goes here. Now, in theory, the battery... Ah. So that needs a power connector. Okay. Cool. So that should now work, I think. When a battery is in there, that should charge. Those are my batteries. I have a large power transformer and a high capacity fuse. This should help me if the generator goes out completely. Maybe. In hydraulics, I have an air filter and a pump. And in display storage, I have one Ooh, can I get my computer working? That would rule. Oh my god, can I get my computer working? Okay, here comes the electricity storm. What goes there? A fuse, I bet. I have loads of those.
Sorry, that reactor's killing me.
Oh, yeah? The electricity storm is coming, but
Okay.
it doesn't seem like anything has blown yet. Okay. Everything just went out. Everything.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is replace the high-capacity fuse. That's wrong. I just took the large power transformer out. Because it turns out that we have a high-capacity fuse ready for us in our drawers and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. They gave us one already. Okay, we only have one. So I hope that this is the component. Okay, the high-capacity fuse is now in place. Let me try and turn the thingy on. Okay, the generator has come back online, but it's going to be a
Nice.
second for it to power up. That was good instinct there, Keith.
Thank you.
Everything is running on battery power.
But hopefully soon the power will take back over.
Yes, we have a blown fuse in oxygen.
Okay. And
and
the
then-
fuse just means that the fuse is broken, but we shouldn't need the fuse to operate. We can just take the fuse out.
Okay, cool.
And
Like
then we
fuses
might be
work
able
in
to
real
fix the fuses with some extra stuff, like if we've got those switches.
Fixing is perhaps a little bit above my pay grade right now.
Really? Why
I'm
is
trying
that?
to breathe.
Okay.
Okay. Oxygen is coming back online.
Great.
Carbon dioxide. So it seems like the electricity problem also fried all my batteries. But that's okay, because I have a lot of batteries, and once I can kind of get stable... Okay. Okay, CO2 is dropping, oxygen is about to stabilize. All this is good. We're in a good place, Keith.
Good.
The what's the thing called? The generator still needs to power up.
Okay.
Why is this... Okay, that's good. I can turn those off. And this is good. I can turn those off.
The generator is fully functional, though. It just is slowly turning on.
Yes, I believe so. Or rather, it is...
It's because we might want to swap maybe the high power connector.
What is that likely to do? I mean, it's working. It's just I need to like turn off some shit.
Yeah, so the high capacity power connector, it works similarly to the power connector, which transmits power from the main generator to the components of a system.
Okay.
And the more a connector is damaged, the more it will tend to deliver unstable or insufficient power.
Okay, I'm just replacing the oxygen right now because we ran out. Like the bottle emptied.
Oh, sure.
Based on the philosophy that I can't do anything if I can't breathe.
That's fair. Well, you can hold your breath.
That's true, but it doesn't last super long. And similarly, the CR2, the carbon dioxide is that bottle is full. So something that is maybe worth telling you that might not be clear to you is that all the lights in the ship are out, all of them, and gravity's off, and everything is floating everywhere. And it's nearly impossible to see where I need to go at all times.
Okay. So
But-
that sounds to me like maybe there is no fuse protecting the gravity generator. Or maybe what it needs is first thing before the storm shows up is
God.
we replace some of those fuses with bigger fuses, with the high capacity fuses.
The high-capacity fuses have to go in a certain slot. They're, like, very long.
Right, sure.
Okay, the good news... Oh, fuck. Why did the oxygen generator go down? It's so dark. Oh, no. Something just exploded. All right. I have to see if I can get emergency lights on because this is killing me. And I can't find any of the buttons. All right. Okay. Emergency lights are on. The battery and the oxygen is down. Okay, something else just exploded.
Okay.
It's tough to be able to give you clear advice because
Yeah.
I can't see or understand anything. Okay, the good news is that carbon monoxide is stable. You know?
And oxygen is stable?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you can't see,
Okay.
you can't stand on the ground. There's an explosion, but technically you're safe.
Well, the ship is now leaking.
Leaking out or in?
Out.
Air out?
Something out.
Okay, so you've got to get your goo gun.
I gooed it.
Oh, you did goo it. Okay, great.
Okay, oxygen is good. That's good. Something just keeps exploding repeatedly. Oh my god, another leak. Okay. I'm fixing a leak now.
Okay, great.
We have to survive like 11 minutes, Keith. Why?
I don't know. Why? I don't know why.
Why is it so cold?
Um,
Can this thing run off a battery? Oh, okay. So our our heat maker is not working. What's that thing called?
temperature control.
The temperature control. Okay, and we have no batteries, like, at all. And we can't
Okay.
charge any batteries. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna eject. I'm gonna we're gonna start again.
It's too cold, right?
Yeah, but I don't even have any batteries to be able to power up my heat maker.
There's a bottle of liquid nitrogen inside the
there is.
system. Maybe if you take that out, it will stop producing cold. If maybe that's an issue.
It's not making heat even. Carl Das Lama says the generator is a real problem because okay, here's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna start again, and I'm gonna.
Okay. Do we have the, because I think that the issue was that you replaced the fuse, which is good. But I think you also need to replace the high capacity power connector, which I don't think we ever replaced.
I can try and grab one of those. Here's the way I understand it, but I might have this wrong. The generator, if it goes out, when it comes back online, it needs time to get hot before it can start sending power, and it can't send power if it's not hot enough.
That's
But-
true, but the if it's operating suboptimally, then it will get hotter slower,
Okay.
which is where the high capacity power connector comes in.
And then I think in addition to that, we need to turn systems that aren't running on battery power, that are trying to draw from the generator, off.
Right.
So that the generator can kind of like build up its heat better.
Yeah, the other thing is that if the fuse is getting overcharged, then all that damage is going to go into the systems, and it might be damaging the batteries. And the damaged batteries might be why systems are turning on for a second and then turning back off.
Oh, that
what's
might be
happening? What it says here under battery is systems will automatically draw power from their batteries if they don't receive enough from the main generator. The more a battery is damaged, and the less it will be able to store power. So it might be damaged and storing only small amounts of power.
Yes, that makes sense to me. Carl Das Lama says, can you get errors on the generator? You can only get errors without a computer, and we don't have a computer, or other. If you don't have a computer, you can only get errors on the component, and if the component is not receiving any power, you can't see any errors. This is a lot of why I am often not able to provide you with error codes, Keith, because they're not even, the whole thing is just dead.
Right.
But I think you're right. I think that what we need to do is replace the fuse.
Yeah.
So
Because if we have a damaged a generator, then the best that we can do by doing anything else is like tossing buckets of water out of a leaking boat.
Yeah,
and it's like you gotta get the
absolutely.
leak first.
Yes, definitely. Well, yes, especially because, and there's definitely a point where I can bring oxygen systems back online if it gets really bad. I can do that without the generator, but it's not ideal. So it seems like my focus should be, I want to get shit tons of batteries just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to get a large capacity fuse and a large power guy.
Yeah, power guy's important.
And if possible, I want to get more regular sized fuses in
Yes.
case they go out. But I think we
Agreed.
have some in the ship generally, but it would be good to have some extra. I feel like
And we won't need so many batteries if we're getting the actual stuff back up.
no, but I don't want to be right on the edge of dying and not having a battery. We can't diagnose why the temperature unit is failing. But that's a bridge to burn when we get to it, I think.
Sure.
I think so. Our focus should be, the first thing that I'm going to grab is
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod
a large power converter, and a battery.
Not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent.
Then I'm going to grab 2 more batteries.
This is not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent.
Then I'm going to grab a large
Immediately. Not a drill.
capacity fuse, a high capacity fuse and a regular fuse. We have 23 seconds left. I'm going to get 2 more batteries.
Done.
Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill. Warning.
Okay. Okay. So, the first thing that we should do is clear the floor, because when all the power went out and I couldn't see anything and there were just components flying everywhere,
Right.
it was quite unpleasant.
It sounded unpleasant.
The next thing that I'm going to do is put away the high capacity electrical storage. Oh, Keith, we already have a large power connector and a high capacity fuse.
Oh, that's very nice.
I couldn't do it at the time because the battery in my flashlight had gone out, and I could only turn it on for 1.5 seconds at a time. Okay. I'm also going to bring down the generator. It's worth reminding myself, what is... What can we cut power to that will help out the generator? We can cut gravity, because it's only things that don't have battery power, right? Because everything else will just be drawing from the battery. Oh, shit, gravity can take a battery.
Oh, gravity can. That's nice. The other thing is that before the storm hits, we could just take out the power connector and the battery to save them from even being damaged, potentially. I don't know if that'll work.
Take out the power connector and the battery to what?
To then replace it after the storm hits.
Oh, shit, but we won't have any power or gravity during that time.
Correct. So you'd have to time it well.
I don't feel confident.
Okay.
I don't feel confident about doing that. Okay, so the first thing that we should do is when the generator goes out, we should just, which it's about to, we should just try and replace it as quickly as possible. Oh, we should also replace the fuse in the oxygen generator. I can feel the problems getting ready. I can feel the problems emerging. Oh, shit, I accidentally just put the gravity thing back in. So the gravity thing is in this big pillar that comes out of the ground, and the generator is in a big pillar that comes out of the ceiling.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Both of them. Ah, okay. Right. Gravity out. Generator out. First thing I'm going to do is replace the fuse.
Okay.
Okay. New fuse going in. Whoops, shit. I dropped the fuse and it went floating away.
Oh no.
Hang on. I think I've got it. I just need to find where it goes in. Okay, there it goes. And I've also replaced the high power connector. Now what I'm going to do is turn the... Okay. Okay. Okay, Atomic Shield is online. The next thing I'm going to do is try and get gravity back online. Right?
Yeah.
This is
That seems to be a big problem for you.
This is another This is another high capacity fuse type situation. And this will also what happened oxygen is going out. Okay. Right. So, that's not good. I don't like what happened there. My now priority is to be able to breathe, because everything needs to turn off to be able to... everything needs to turn off to be able to get the power unit back on. Which means everything needs to run on battery power, which means that the oxygen needs to run on battery power. Oh my god. Go in! No! Okay, I'm starting this one again. Something that I learned is this. The gravity generator uses a special battery
Okay.
called a large battery. We do not have access to large batteries. So we can't have gravity working without the power generator working. The next thing that I learned is that you're right. The solar storm also destroys all the batteries, which means that as soon as the generator comes back online, all the components are trying to draw from the generator.
Yeah.
Whereas if they had a battery in that moment, we'd be fine. They'd be drawing from the battery.
Right.
So weirdly, our priority is to replace like defunct batteries
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. And I'm not sure what our order of operations should... Oh, phew, that was close. Should be there, right?
Yeah. I think that the priority should be the generator, and then making sure that everything is running in a way that you can see error codes on like crucial systems like oxygen.
Yeah, that would be great, and I will try and do that. But it is a little bit like you just told me to make sure that the spaceship flies good.
Sure.
Rose Madaglass says, couldn't you
Look,
take...
I'm a little busy with the reactor over here.
Rose Madder says, couldn't you take all the batteries out before the storm? Yes. Which means that everything will immediately turn off when the generator goes down. The problem here is that there are sort of two...
This was my tactic from before this round started.
Yeah. But chat said it this time. So it's the jury of... You've been judged and found innocent by the jury of your peers, Keith.
Oh, thank you.
The chat. They thought your idea was right.
Thanks, Piers.
Thanks, Piers. But your opinions on audio mixing.
Right. Right. Well, the chat has been found guilty.
Yes,
of
we have
audio
found
crimes.
guilty the jury of your peers, chat, and there's two of us. Yes, we could take all the batteries out. Something else we could do. Something else we could do. No.
No, we couldn't do that.
I was about to be
No.
that. No, not possible. I was
Tell
about
me you're
to be
not
like,
thinking.
I'm going to try and seduce the spaceship. I was about to be like, well, we could just turn all the components off once the generator goes out. But
have we checked that maybe the spaceship runs on twitch.tv/friends of the table Prime subs?
does the spaceship run on general Twitch subs? No, it doesn't, weirdly. The spaceship will be very grateful if people give general Twitch subs, but we would much prefer it if people were to donate their Prime subscriptions.
And we technically haven't checked to see if that fixes the spaceship, though.
We haven't, but it's worth
So it might.
It's worth it, yeah. CT Dryad says, not the Montparnasse waltz again, you promised. So we could see if Prime subs help the ship go. I have heard that going to friendsathetable.shop and checking out our exciting new merch is another way the ship goes.
And there's been couple dozen orders since we started, I think.
Oh, that's really exciting. It's also
know.
worth saying that over at Friends at the Table, we are hovering right on the edge of reaching 30,000, which would be
Right.
fantastic.
Which is technically the threshold for us to start doing Media Club Plus. Which we were above and then dipped below, and then we've been hovering at this 29.5 zone
Yes.
for a few months.
And $30,000 sounds like a lot of money because it is a lot of money. But when you have the full
I
friends
can
at
tell
the
you what it
table,
looks like on my end. Doesn't
Can you-
look like that.
Did I say, do you mean on Patreon, Jack? I do mean on Patreon. Yeah, so when you have the full Friends at the Table cast and the cost of making the show, it works out that we are able to make the show with people's support, but it is always good to receive more support.
Yeah.
So if you have been enjoying Friends at the Table, I cannot recommend enough going to friendsatthetable.cash. Even if you're able to just support us at the smallest tier, the amount of stuff that you get is just, it's the best deal in podcasts.
It's so good for what you're getting.
You are getting the Clapcast at $1, which is a series of behind-the-scenes outtakes, warm-ups, the works. It comes out monthly. It is, as Art says, maybe the best thing we make. It's very good. Stuff starts getting real at $5 a month, where you will get access to the vast archive of Live at the Table games, as well as the archive of 2 seasons of Bluff City. 2 full Friends of the Table seasons set in an alternate universe, Atlantic City. It is the funniest thing we have made. It's just fantastic. There is so much available on the Patreon if listening to Friends at the Table is the kind of thing that you like to do. So I do think that taking all the batteries out is a good idea. Oh, Bo Alt says, I owe a lot of friends at the table listening. I owe a lot of friends listening to Friends at the Table to the transcription team. The transcription team are incredible. We are really lucky to have a paid transcription team. You can see their work at tinyurl.com/FATT transcripts. I should have been confident about, yes, tinyurl.com/FATT transcripts. It's just the best. Duke Biscuit says, points out that you can also listen to a new miniseries that Janine and Ali and I made called Grandpa's Farm, using the series is called All Year Round There Is Work to Do, and it is played using Possible World's Grandpa's Farm system. It is a story about 3 farmers in Nivelmarch. One is a woman down in some caves who is wrangling bureaucratic nightmares all the time. One is a woman up in the clouds who is given up her job in a magazine to learn how to farm the clouds. And one is the most miserable man on the planet who has the easiest job, brackets, grow a normal farm, on the ground, and screws it up just spectacularly. Also, his farm might have a demon in it. It's not sure. Janine pointed out that we like to and do pay our merch artists ethical amounts of money for their work, and that money comes thanks to people's support on Patreon. We are not interested in making merch if the people who are working on the art or the design are not being paid fairly for their work. And it is your support on Patreon that enables us to do that. The alternative wouldn't be that we absolutely screw over a bunch of artists. The alternative would be that there is no merch. So it all works out well for everybody in the line, as it were. Now, I think that taking the batteries out is the right idea. This is concerning because it means that everything will go off, or it will all turn off when the power goes, but we won't even need to replace the fuses. We'll just put the batteries back in. Something that might be worth considering, actually, Keith, is whether it is destroying the fuses and the power connectors. But we can't actually know that.
Right, the fuse should be preventing the power connectors from failing, but it might be overshooting what the fuse can affect and then starting to affect the power connectors, meaning that they're partially damaged. By the way, if it felt like I was absent for the last minute from your pitch, it's because I was making a button. You ready for my button? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Friends of the table dot cash. Friends of the table dot cash. Friends of the table dot cash.
All right, Keith, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's just hang on.
Friends of the table dot cash. Friends of the table dot cash.
CT Tran says, now the trombone.
It took me so long to do it because so I can record a sound pad right from the mixer. But it was I didn't fully get this the first couple times I tried it. It was recording your input also.
Oh, yeah,
I had
hit it.
you in the background of it.
Oh, you don't have any of those?
No, I deleted them. I recorded over them.
Oh my god. That was great.
Yeah.
Now, here's something concerning.
Yeah.
If I take the battery out here, the whole thing goes down, which makes me think that this power connector is broken. Right?
So if you take the battery out, it goes down.
Oh shit! I'm electrocuting myself. Ow! Ow!
That's like in a cartoon when a character puts like their hand on like a hot stove and they don't realize and they look at their hand and they look back at the camera and then they look at their hand and they start screaming.
Yeah, that was me. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, so let's turn that off.
Friends of the table dot cash.
All right. I think I've put the new one in. Because look, if I turn this on, if I take this out, and I turn this on, oh, it works. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so oxygen is now working, but doesn't have a battery in it.
Okay.
All my batteries are going in the... All my batteries are going in the battery zone, okay?
Okay.
Is that a button of you saying okay?
Okay.
That's you pretending. Okay.
Friends of the table dot cash. Okay.
Okay. He got replaced. All right. Okay, that's not got a battery in it. Lovely. You love to see it.
I love to see that.
Okay. Right. I'm also going to take the battery out of this. Now nothing has a battery in it. Oh, no, I need to
Okay.
take a... Now that's a button.
Okay.
That one is a button.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear the little the audio clip on it.
You can hear. Wait, what can you hear on it?
There was like a tiny little like a distortion like I could hear it was clipped wrong.
Okay. Oh, I can hear that too. Wonder what that is.
Oh, you admit it. All right.
No, I've been reproducing that manually.
Really?
No. That'd be
No.
fun though. Let's see.
Okay, lights off. That's all off. The pressure generator is not a problem for me at all. Right, power's out. Okay, step one. Okay, all my drawers are open and they are occluding themselves. Step one is I replace the high capacity fuse.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, that is now online. No, it's not. Why is that not working? Oh, shit! Something's on fire.
Oh no!
Where's my fire extinguisher? What's on fire? Oh! Okay, we briefly had ship lights back on, but what is on fire? What's burning?
What's burning?
I can hear fire. Oh, is it my emergency lights? Are my emergency lights on fire? No. My main lights aren't on fire. Okay, now I am dying. Right, I have to get oxygen working. Okay. Let's get oxygen online. Okay. It's complaining to me. Now I am getting carbon dioxide online. And if something was on fire, that's between the ship and you know.
Maybe it's a trick of the lights.
It could be a trick of the lights. Okay, carbon dioxide scrubber is working. Oxygen is
Great.
about to work. I would love it if my power came back on. Why is my generator not doing shit? I need, like... Surely the fuse hasn't blown twice? That would suck.
Oh yeah, that would really suck.
Oh!
Yeah, maybe we've replaced it too fast and you're still in the lightning storm. And so it goes back out.
Oh god. Maybe. I'm replacing my oxygen bottle, which is empty. It's very hard to see around the ship in the dark when everything is floating and you can only turn your flashlight on for 1 second. Where is the oxygen? Oh, it's there. It's here, behind all my drawers.
Yeah, it seems it's such a small room and it's like so uniformly shaped that, and there's so many different lights everywhere. It's probably hard to tell what's going on with no light.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I've only seen it well lit.
Okay. So these sneaky bastards have timed this pretty well, actually, Keith, because everything fails at the same time. The bottles fill up, the batteries run down. Oh, fuck me. The batteries run down. Okay, oxygen is now good.
Good.
Carbon dioxide is now good. I feel confident about that. Oh! Oh no, we're going through a storm of some description. Because yes, I think the fuse is out. I'm gonna try and replace it with another, the big fuse in the generator, the high capacity fuse. Because we're not drawing any power. Like it's not even turning on.
Huh.
Okay, it
Wait,
sounds
sorry,
like
what's not even turning on? You replaced what and it stayed dead?
the main generator.
Oh no.
Do you think...
the power connector?
Yeah. Do you think that it could be to do with the like a transformer? A power transformer?
It could be. It could be. Let me look at the transformer protect systems from power overload. Beware, power transformers will heat up when exposed to excessive power and might get damaged after a certain amount of time. If too damaged, the power transformer will stop transforming power.
Okay.
So that sounds right to me.
Oh my god. The CRT was off. The screen broke. I think our generator has been on this whole time, but the screen is broken.
Huh.
I think.
Let me tell you about the CRT. This component is a screen allowing the display of information. The more damaged a monitor is, the more the screen will tend to shut down intermittently.
Because I got generator power back on, which means I might be able to get emergency lights on.
But you've just been operating as if there's no generator power because the monitor's broken.
Yeah.
These sneaky so-and-sos.
I know. Okay. Our ship is leaking a little. That's fine.
In or out?
Out. Emergency lights. Okay, we don't have any lights. Oh! We have main lights. Okay, our emergency lights are broken.
Okay, but we have main lights.
Oh my god, I can see. Okay. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cannibalize this. I'm going to take out this CRT monitor and put it in here.
I call the emergency lights Rhode Island lights
Oh, why's that?
because they're much smaller than the main lights.
Oh, is this a piece of Rhode Island joke that I don't follow?
Oh, just Maine is a pretty big state and Rhode Island's a pretty small state. The
Oh.
smallest.
Okay. So I don't know why the CRT screen is not working. Okay, something just is repeatedly exploding me. Okay, like none of our CR screens are working. Can you tell me about why CR screens might go down?
So it just says that when they're damaged, they will tend to shut down. And the only kind of way that can happen that I can see is during a power surge, they would get damaged. Or in a fire or something.
Okay. Okay, so we have a spare battery there. Now what I need to do is I need to get my help me radio back online. Because we have 5 minutes to survive. All right.
As long as they can find us to save us.
Yes, although the carbon dioxide is now... Oh, I electrocuted myself again.
You're having a bad time.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, no. No. Okay, I electrocuted myself to death.
How did that happen?
Well, I opened the carbon monoxide component and just touched it. And then you have a little quick time event to solve. And I thought it was you have to hold down the button, but you have to tap the button repeatedly.
Sure.
So, what is the process that connects the CR to the component, to the thing? Like, is there a connector between the CRT?
No, I believe it's nothing. I believe it just plugs right in.
So should we take all of our CR monitors out?
I think maybe. And I think that we should also be careful about replacing the fuse and the power connector too soon and still being in the electrical storm.
Yes, although it's hard for me to tell whether that actually was a problem or if I was just misattributing the fact that the monitor was not working to that.
True, it might just be a case of bringing in an extra monitor on board.
I
One
don't
fewer batteries and an extra monitor.
Maybe, yeah. CT Tryon says, so messing with home microwave transformers is like the #1 cause of death of hobbyist high-energy electricians/experimenters. Turning it off before touching it is at least step 1. See, you would
Well,
think...
Perry yelled at us when we tried to do that.
Yeah,
pod immediately.
and fuck that guy.
Yeah. So I guess that's evidence that we should do it.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a CR monitor and I've got a battery. Now I'm going to grab some fuses.
Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill.
Now I am going to grab some batteries.
Evacuate to the nearest
This game's great. I hope you're not diminishing your time, Keith, by not being able to see it.
No, I'm having a great time. I think it adds, to me, it's adding.
You're just listening to a radio podcast about someone just having a terrible time.
It just sounds like what I would be doing normally.
Oh, this is how you live?
Listen to a lot of podcasts.
Oh, sure. Okay, step 1. Batteries out of everything. Okay, the oxygen generator's power... Fuck! I'm electrocuting myself.
Have you even started?
Yeah. Yes, we're started. Okay. Okay. So the power... Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Electrical storage. Right. Let's get that in here. Let's turn this on. All right. That's working. Let's turn this off. Let's take out the battery. Let's turn this on. We don't use any of the pressure controls in this whole level. So I'm going to take out the battery and its CR monitor and
Smart.
close that. The radio beacon... Oh, the next
To be fair,
thing-
we've only ever survived this one for like 6 minutes, so we may end up needing that stuff.
Yes, that's true. I have taken out the battery power to that.
Yeah.
Now I am lowering my 2 real bastard components.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So I can battery power gravity if it comes to it. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm taking the battery out of that. And we need to get ready for some fuses to start to blow. Now, as chat will tell Keith, and will definitely not narc on me, I've organized this all very well. And it's definitely not just a shower of components. I definitely didn't just walk around pulling everything out.
That's good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad that that's true.
Yeah. Okay, we have so many fucking batteries, but a lot of them are going to need to go back into the machine, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Power is out. Gravity is out. The first thing that I'm going to do is put a battery in the gravity machine and turn it on. Now I have gravity. My emergency lights are on fire. So I'm going to open that, get out the fire extinguisher. This is why my emergency lights didn't work before, because of how they've been burned to death. Okay. That also destroyed those. Okay, that's fine. The next thing I'm gonna do is... Okay. Right. Keith?
Yes.
We were right. A second lightning strike took out the...
Nice.
stuff. So my priority...
Nice that we were right, not nice that happened.
Yeah.
That it happened.
Bad. So my priority now is I'm actually going to try and get the breathable stuff online so that I can survive while
Very
I fix
fair.
everything else. That, to me, is important. Okay. Let's turn that on. It's complaining at me because okay. Yep. I know. Right. Now I am asphyxiating of carbon problem. I'm grabbing a battery, and I am putting it in here. I am turning on the carbon monoxide guy. Keith, when you watch this in the edit, you're going to be like, Jack was great.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, something I would like to do now, if possible, is bring online the emergency lights. Because I'm sick and tired of my torch turning off constantly.
That's fair.
The
Why does the flashlight keep going out? I don't really understand that.
Because I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad flashlight. I'm freezing to death now, but I'm trying to
Right.
remedy that. Okay.
Panther says vent the CO2.
Oh no, I will not vent the CO2. Okay. Okay, I'm turning on that. My oxygen levels are not good. The bottle is empty. I am replacing my oxygen.
Starry in the chat says lower left side of the screen is the flashlight battery, I believe.
Oh god. Yep, that's it. So I just have to be in the dark for a bit? Okay. I see.
Well,
that.
there is a component called like the battery fast charger or something.
That is, I believe,
system.
for I believe the way that works is that it is the Yep. Okay.
Have we replaced the two components of the generator now that the lightning strikes have passed?
No, that is my next step actually. Something is
Great.
complaining at me, but I'm not freezing or asphyxiating now. So
Great.
that's good, isn't it?
That is good. And then also you've got the monitor, remember?
Yes, I have got the monitor. Let's see. Now then, I have another monitor around here somewhere, but it's very difficult to know where it is. Oh, here it is.
This is mostly for me been an experience of Jack saying something and then immediately saying the opposite thing. It's usually things are going okay. Actually, they're terrible.
Oh, power's on. Oh, the generator has caught fire. No. No, it's not the generator.
no.
It's my thermal, my my heater, my cooler. Okay. I think I've put out that fire. Okay. Right. We are the pile. Okay, we just got hit by something. The piles are heating up. I'm going to try and turn on emergency lights. No, I'm going to try and turn on gravity.
Sure.
Okay, gravity is on. Everything just fell down. This is the fucking bee's knees, Keith.
All right, we're doing it.
we're in
standing on the
business.
ground. We're not floating in the air. We have power. Maybe we have lights.
We have lights.
We have lights?
Yeah, Keith. Lights. Great. Great. Oh, God, that's such a relief. Oh, we can see. Okay. Okay. We definitely didn't lose the lights immediately after you said that we have the lights, and the applause definitely didn't play in total darkness. Okay, Keith, this is looking pretty good.
Except for the lights, it sounds like.
I got the lights back.
Oh, great. So they died and then they came back again.
Yep. I don't know what that was about. We have to survive for 12 minutes. Gravity is looking good. I have 3 error codes on the gravity, actually, if you could help me with them.
I can, yeah. This is my specialty.
Hang on. Something's caught fire.
Okay.
Oh, my gravity generator's caught fire. Hold on.
So you really had some error codes for that.
I sure did. Okay, gravity is now offline.
Okay.
But it's due to a broken component. It has power. Gravity is now back online. Let's just diagnose this gravity problem real quick. I have 0NE4.
Bad power connection. Power connector is damaged.
My power
It now
connector.
delivers insufficient power to the system.
Okay.
This can be fixed temporarily
Oh,
with a battery,
I electrocuted
bet.
myself. No, no, no. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
You know, is it possible that by grabbing onto the little greebles that bring you where you need to go, that you're grounding yourself from electrical damage, which is why in the tutorial you were never electrocuted?
No. No.
No?
No. No. Well, let's not worry about that. All right.
Okay.
Try and get gravity back online again.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Powers. Something's wrong with the... I have... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This doesn't look good. Keith, my... Okay.
Is it a vampire?
No. No.
Don't let him in.
He's trying. He wants to come in. Okay. My error codes are now flashing. I have 0NE4. Is that bad power connector
Power
again?
connector is damaged, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, they're now only showing me sometimes, like, in... Oh, shit! Okay. So that one's death. So that one's death.
That one's death.
Yep.
You got an error for error connector for death.
Well, I touched it again and it electrocuted me to death. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Here's what we need to bring. We need large fuses. We need power connectors. We need batteries. Keep this silent because he's making a new button, and the button probably says something like, don't electrocute yourself.
No, I was just listening intently.
Okay, but that's right? We need the black power... you don't know what they look like. They look like a large, heavy flashlight. We need the
Okay.
black power connectors. We
Yeah.
need...
Oh, no, I actually do know what they look like because they are...
Oh, you have a picture of them? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We need the long fuses.
Yeah.
We need a replacement CR monitor. And we need lots of batteries, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we need lots of batteries. We might be better bringing more power connectors because we know how to fix the power generator, and the batteries are only a backup for if we lose the generator. So it might be worth it to because we died because we didn't have more power connectors, right?
You're right. Yeah.
So maybe just forgetting about the batteries or maybe splitting whatever batteries we would have taken on getting more power connectors. That would be a better use of our time.
No, I think you're right. I'd like to get a couple of batteries just in case, but you know. Okay. Okay, here we go. The thing about how I keep electrocuting myself is to do with the fact that I can touch basically all the components except the power connector. I can't touch that one.
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is
Huh.
not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is
Okay, I've got high capacity fuses.
warning.
I've got 2 large batteries.
Down imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately.
I've got
This is not a drill.
a large power connector.
Warning.
I've got 2 large power connectors.
Evacuate to the nearest escape pod immediately. This is not a drill. Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent.
Oh, nuts.
Evacuate to the nearest escape.
Where's the fucking computer bit?
This is not a drill.
Oh, here it is.
Warning. Reactor meltdown imminent. Evacuate to the nearest escape.
Okay. All right. So, priority 1 should be organize the cabin and take the batteries out of everything. This thing... Okay, that can go there for the time being, I suppose. That is organized. This thing has a... So the oxygen unit has a broken power connector. That is usually my first thing that I electrocute myself with.
Okay.
But it is now working. These things, power connectors, work just fine, so I just need to take the batteries out of them. Okay, that can go there. This thing, we don't use at all, the pressure generator, at all. So the battery can go there. And in a crisis, I can also take all of its other components, you know? This thing, I'm going to take its battery, and that's going to run on ship power for the time being. This thing, I'm going to take the battery, and that's going to run on ship power for the time being. The emergency lights, yes, the emergency lights are going to... I'm remembering how my ship works, Keith. I mean, our ship. And this thing has a fuse that blows. The gravity generator... I am also taking out the gravity generator's battery. Okay. That goes there. This goes in here. This goes in here.
Oh, I was muted by mistake.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Just for a minute.
Yeah.
We haven't hit the storm yet, right?
No, we are just about to hit the storm.
Okay.
I can hear it rumbling. Okay, but we're in a pretty good place right now.
Okay.
I sort of know what needs to happen, I think. So the first thing that's going to happen is all the power is going to go out. And then I'm going to start powering up things with batteries. Namely, the emergency lights. And I can probably get an extra fuse into the emergency lights to protect them a second time, you know?
I wonder, by not having practiced with the
Shit.
repair thing, how much harder we're making it for ourselves.
I don't think that they want us to be using the repair thing yet.
Really? You don't think that they want us to be, like, repairing power connectors using, you know, junk components?
I don't feel like I have the time, if I'm honest. I'd say, but I just don't have the time to develop those hobbies, Keith. My gravity unit is on fire. I know I sound like I'm so relaxed, but I am in 0G orbiting around this gravity thing like an angry planet.
Oh, no. It seems like the... It seems like the fire comes faster and faster.
Yes, it's punishing me. So now what I'm going to do is get a battery into the emergency lights. To get my emergency lights on so I stop having to rely on my stupid flashlight. The problem is that I've forgotten where the lighting department is. And I can't see it. Where? Oh, I'm also dying. That's another thing that's happening to me. Okay, so priority 1 really should be getting this all going. Okay. Oh, my flashlight! This is killing me. Well, the lack of oxygen is what's killing me, but...
Right. The flashlight is not helping.
No. Okay, oxygen, online.
Done. Deal. Power
Done.
generator online.
No, not yet.
Oh.
I was trying to put out the fire in the gravity thing.
So oxygen on battery.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put emergency lights on. Otherwise, I will. Okay, hang on. I need to like take a second to like.
We should get one of those little crank batteries or flashlights.
Yeah, I should. Where is the lighting? It's in these little tiny drawers, and it's like they've just gone. It's like they have just disappeared from my spaceship. They have to be on one of these walls. Oh, here they are. Okay. Yes! Yes! Emergency lights are on. Okay.
All right, generator time.
No, gravity time first.
Okay. I'm so bad at guessing what time it is.
I have like a hierarchy of needs. Okay, gravity online. Now
Right.
I have to.
Unfortunately, this hierarchy of needs, I feel like you are so focused on the second and third level needs.
Don't say that. Okay, so you want me to take out the high capacity fuse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is wrong with me? No, that's fine. Okay, now I'm freezing to death. That's fine. Also, I think my emergency lights have gone out. No, they're fine.
Huh.
Something's
So
wrong.
so they don't help that much.
Yeah, they don't. Okay, that's on. All right, I'm gonna try turning the generator on. Okay, the CR monitor in the generator is broken. I am.
But we have one of those.
We do.
Breakout says that fire was an immediate backbreaker. Jack was so well set up, confidently staring at the emergency lights with a battery and fuse in hand.
Okay, I just cannot make the CR monitor work whatsoever.
Huh. Did you? So you replaced the fuse, but did you also replace the high
Large
capacity power connector?
Oh, it's back online. Okay, but
Oh, it just took a second.
It might have done. I don't know if it even was making the power to be able to bring that online. But I will replace the large power connector too. Okay. Okay, that's now online. Right. The next thing I should be worrying about is leaks. I'm also putting this on battery power. Oh, I might be able to get ship lights back on in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can get my main lights on.
Now you're worried about leaks, but don't forget about scallions.
Yeah, it's critical. Okay, my main lights are just fully broken. The fuse in them is gone. I am replacing the fuse in my main lights. That's the wrong drawer. I need a fuse. Here we go. Let's see if this turns the main lights on. Yes, Keith, we have lights. Keith, play the
Nice.
applause. Play the applause.
No.
That's exactly what I need. Thank you. Thanks, Keith.
Friends at the table. Cash.
That's great. That's what I needed to hear.
This is the this is the one that I pressed by mistake because I was on the wrong page.
Right do you exclude the population? Why? Who are you?
Oh,
Old
yes?
one button joke.
What was that?
That is a guy who is trying to get into a public concourse during the G6 summit in Toronto from like a decade ago or something, and they closed it to through traffic and closed the mall, but they were supposed to be open, and this guy sort of freaks out to a crowd of onlookers.
Can I give you some error codes?
Yeah, I would love that.
0NE4.
0NE4. 0NE4. Okay. Oh, power connector's damaged.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I have any power connectors? Now, what am I going to make sure that I don't do? Oh, I do! Okay, let's turn this
Nice.
off. Let's take that out, put that in. Turn that on. Okay, we have to survive for 8 minutes. I don't love that. What are you complaining about? I'll deal with you in a second.
Chat's doing just different sections from that video.
Okay, Keith, I have MPAA.
NPAA. What
On the
is that
carbon
associated
dioxide.
with? Carbon dioxide, okay. Ooh. This is a tricky one to find.
Oh shit, the ship's leaking. Okay.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I can remedy that. That might have been what they were warning me about. Where's my leak getter? Here it is.
MPAA, bad fuse. Fuse is damaged.
Okay, I can replace that fuse. I think.
That's why it wasn't with the rest of the CO2 stuff, because it was a fuse issue and it was with like the electricity stuff.
Okay, the carbon dioxide machine is working like beautifully. I have 0NE4. What's that one again?
0NE4. That's a power connector.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have a spare power connector? I do. Oh my god, look at how good I am doing this, chat. I'm not even electrocuting myself at all.
Are you holding on to the greebles?
No. MPAA. That's the fuse again, right?
MPAA, that's the fuse, yeah.
Yep.
Are we accidentally putting broken fuses back in the thing?
No, the broken stuff is on the floor. I have 9 LOF.
Ooh. Rare error code. Nine LOF, battery running low.
Oh, it is running low. Okay, I have BKEE.
That's either the filter or the full tank. Empty bottle, oxygen, empty bottle.
Great. Cool. Okay, oxygen is working. Now, I have some problems that I would like you to help me with about my
Sure.
heater. My heater is saying ONE4. That means its power connector is fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that I have a functioning power connector. Oh, I do. I can take it out of the pressure generator.
Great. Hey, we could put a battery in the fixer and use some spare parts to fix a broken power connector.
We could. What is MPAA?
That was the fuse.
Okay.
Bad fuse.
Okay, I am really starting to run a little low on parts here. This is where, yeah, this is where the repairer would come in handy. Let's see. Can I get this working? To make the repairer work, I need a power connector, which I don't have a functioning power connector. This temperature's good. We gotta survive 4 minutes. I don't like this. That's working. This is working. Oh, do I have an on-off button? Because that's moot if I can't make it turn on or off.
You have that drawer of on-off buttons.
I do have that drawer of on-off buttons. Oh, something just chimed at me, I think.
I was even going to say you could use one of those on-off buttons to fix a fuse or power connector.
Hang on. My CO2 needs filling up. Okay. That's what that little chime was. Or needs getting rid of. Okay. So that is now... That's stabilizing. Good. I'm not worried about that anymore. I can turn off that. Okay. That won't turn off. My master toggle switch is broken.
Oh no.
Alright. So, if I want to make this work... Oh, no. It needs... What did I just put the power thing in? Oh, shit. Our beacons run out of power. Okay. Beacon, turn back on.
Okay.
He speaks?
I'm the beacon.
Oh, no, Keith. It's not that the beacon is not working, it's that his monitor is broken, and he uses a special monitor that I can't replace.
Okay, so it's got to be fixed. We've got to now finally use the repaired microwave.
Okay, but in order to make the repair microwave work, I need to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on emergency lights. And I'm going to take out the power to the main lights. And I'm going to salvage the power connector from the main lights to power the repair station.
And the first thing you could do is repair a power connector.
Yes, exactly. Oh, Keith, this is the bee's knees now. We're in it.
Finally, we're
okay. I need an on-off
not
switch.
dying.
Oh, we already have an on-off switch there. Yeah. Now I need a data connector. And that goes like...
Oh, Miner says it's back on. I don't know what they mean by that.
What's back on?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. This now should work. Cross your fingers, Keith.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Oh,
yes, this works.
Bo Old had said main comp offline.
Oh, the main comp, we can't even bother repairing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry
Miner
about...
says the countdown screen is what's back on.
Oh, yeah, it is working. It was intermittently working, but...
Okay, so I guess it's damaged.
Yes.
Which probably means it'll be cheaper to fix, which is nice.
Okay, I'm going to close this. I am repairing a power thingy. Oh, repairing takes a second. I'd like to be able to have the lights on when we get rescued, you know?
Yeah, for like a dignity thing.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I was fine in here, by the way.
Yeah, guys. Let's turn those off.
Quick question. Is it so because we know that Perry doesn't die and actually comes to rescue us, does that prove that actually this is all in vain and that we should have just never gone out into the thing and just stayed on the ship?
Maybe he goes in an escape pod, you know? Maybe he's in another escape pod. Oh my god, 30 seconds. Mine Linehan says, I think it was a glitch. When you turned away and came back, it was working again. I saw it, like, flickering as if to say the panel is broken, but...
And it does say that the thing that happens to the CRT is that they will sometimes stop working if they're damaged.
Jerry, can you hear
Yes!
me? It's me. I'm aboard the rescue ship. We're almost
Oh.
there. Just keep your beacon online a few more seconds so we don't lose you. We're going to bring you home, alright?
My carbon monoxide is spiking, but don't forget about that dignity stuff. We'll be fine. Oh my god.
Good thing we didn't have to go to the bathroom when this thing launched.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because this ship isn't powered by piss.
If we had peed in a corner and then gotten rescued in just 15 minutes, that would have been extremely embarrassing.
It would have been deeply embarrassing. All right, we have now unlocked the battery charger. And what's our next? We need to survive 20 minutes next time.
God.
But that's where we're going to leave it today. Our options are rescue, maintain your beacon, challenges, face your fears and use your wits in custom-made challenges meant to drive you mad. There's a ranked mode, and there's a sandbox mode. What are the challenges? One button to rule them all, fireworks, will it ever end, under pressure, no touching, opened window, Murphy's Law, and cold start. God. And then Sandbox will just boot into... Oh my god, there's multiple pods?
That's fun.
There's Relay Station 10. That's cool as hell. But for now, we are going to say goodnight. And we're going to leave you once again with the reminder that we have launched a new merch line, accessible at friendsattetable.shop, featuring shirts designed by Connor Fawcett and Annie Johnston Glick, and a desk mat by Aurahack, and a set of stickers of Yummo, the famed mascot of Calcium, and a Millennium Break toque by Janine Hawkins. It is really cool merch that we are really excited to have launched. From now through December 3rd, two things are sort of active. One much more significant than the other. We will be donating 25% of the profits on this merch to Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, in aid of their humanitarian work in Gaza and occupied Palestine. We will also be, if you make an order of $100 or more and add Yummo, the happy mascot, to your cart, Yummo will be provided to you for free at no cost. But it is worth mentioning that he has to be in your cart, otherwise he will not become active.
Yeah, there's no code. He does it all on his own.
But he has to be there.
But he has to be there.
If he's not there, Yummo can't help. And,
Chew on that.
Yeah, chew on
Milk, solid milk.
chew on that solid milk. I'm gonna make us go over to the goodbye screen, but I'm also gonna turn on the thingy so you can hear us, so we can say goodbye on Annie's beautiful goodbye screen.
Sure.
They were already on. I had preempted that. That was great.
That was great.
This game is a lot of fun. Thank you for being a good space pilot, co-pilot, Keith.
Yeah, of course. It was a blast to play a PDF.
And yeah, if we got, I don't know if we have more streams planned this week on the cards. We will probably show up, but I can't confirm or deny anything at this point.
Yeah, last week we did a multiplayer Monday, but this week I think we're busy on Monday. I couldn't tell you. Oh, that's not true. We have Friday. The first is the autumn version of the inaugural summer Drink Early stream, right? Is
My
that
God,
Friday?
the drink guildie's return, and I have heard that we're bringing on hot beverage expert Keith Carberry.
How do you do?
How do you do? This is, of course, the hot beverage ambassador that we've also hired for $25,000.
Yes. How do you do? Yes. Thank you.
And there he goes, off to the airport lounge.
Billing on still.
Billing still on. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. And we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Oh, check out Media Club Plus. Don't forget to listen to Media Club Plus if you haven't listened to that. And if you do listen to it, you can let us know on iTunes and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, etc.
Thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it. All right. Bye.